Welcome to the podcast, Least Likely to Succeed. I am Chris Chuck. Today, we are at the home of Matthew Streklo. He is a former Navy something, does something in the Navy, probably nothing. He is a entrepreneur, I guess you would say. I don't know what you're doing with your life. But he fixes cars, he does a thing, and he is a A1 Grandmaster.
Asshole? Is that what you're going for right there? Asshole?
Yeah.
Okay.
And shit talker.
Yeah.
AKA Donkypunch on VA Driven.
You don't know how many people I've said that to, like in the midst of a conversation on Facebook in a group or whatever, when they're like, "Oh God, you're a dick," and then they'll see a picture of the car and they're like, "You're that fucking asshole from VA Driven, aren't you?
Yeah,
you're Donkypunch." I was like, "Yep, that's me here in the flesh." So you can go fuck yourself, you know.
As I said on the forums, and as I say here in your face, fuck you.
Yep. Pretty much. You won't say it in my face. I'm right in front of you.
I think you would say it to their face.
I have. It has not worked out in my benefit a few times, but same thing I tell everybody. If I'll say it to you on the internet, I'll say it to you to your fucking face. If I get hit, I get hit. You know?
So you just take it?
No, I'm not going to take it. I'm just saying if you decide you want to hit me over it, that's your call. This shit just escalates from there.
So you're going to sue him then?
No, I'm not that white.
That's not a white thing. I'm not going to... You know what? I'm going to let you hit me because my bill's going to get paid.
At this point in my life right now, yeah.
I'll take a sucker punch for my bills to get paid.
Okay, let me pre-2010 Donkypunch would probably had a tire iron or something in my pants leg, or a roll of quarters in my pocket and fought back that way. Hey, you pick up an equalizer. It just depends on how big the dude in front of you is. You know?
But big dudes doesn't mean a big dude doesn't mean that he's going to hit you hard. Mike Tyson is not a big dude, but he will rock your motherfucking world.
See, I play this game where I like the odds greatly in my favor. So
stop hitting shit. God damn, man.
Put so fucking close. Like I said, the dude's bigger than me. I'm gonna go for all out. I don't know if the dude's a fucking MMA fighter or if he's some fucking prior Marine or Special Forces. I'm not gonna take my chances.
I'm gonna just throw a name out there because I know he's bigger than you.
Okay.
What if it was Jeremy Hunger?
Jeremy Hunger? Mm-hmm. Man, that man a bitch. No, that's fine.
I'm just saying though, he a big dude.
He is a big dude. He is a big dude.
He probably can't fight though.
No, I don't think that's the case at all. I think Jeremy could. I think Jeremy could whoop some ass. I haven't seen it, but I'm pretty sure he could. I think if the
I've
situation,
never seen him fight either.
I think if the situation came to throw down, then he'd throw down.
He'll talk shit. He'll be in the background talking shit.
I mean, it's one of those situations where if he gets a hold of you,
he's a mediator though. He's not the type of person that would get into a fight. He's the type of person to keep y'all from fighting and get in between it before shit pops off.
A de-escalator.
Yeah,
see, that's his role. I'm the guy in the back. No, fuck that dude, man. Hit that motherfucker, dude. You see what he's doing? Fuck that motherfucker. Come on.
Yeah, see, you're the one getting the conspiracy charge.
No.
Yeah, that's you. That is exactly who you were describing.
Like I said, probably six years ago. Yeah, definitely. But now, I've got my wife, my daughter, my house, everything. There's a lot of shit that I'm not gonna fucking waste all that or risk all that over somebody call me a faggot or a douchebag on the internet.
Yeah, don't like that word.
I know I don't like it, but I'm just using it. That's the most common one.
I'm just saying
that's the one that gets the shit started. I mean, if you really want to start a fight, you drop that word.
Yeah,
it's the that's the equivalent of the N word. For
it's on the next level.
Yeah, I mean that's just when I say equivalent.
It's one tier down.
You got a list of things you can say immediately that will instantly start a fight, and those two are definitely in that category.
It's retard, faggot, nigger.
Oh yeah, no, in no way, shape, or form I'm saying it's equal to the word. It's in that like.
No, I always give you the 1, 2, 3, or excuse me, the 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I would say that one outranks faggot 100%.
Yeah. But I mean, we're not trying to be in the. I mean, really, they're old. Here's the thing. Where do we get to this point where we're taking words out of the context of their meaning and making them quote unquote curse words? Stop slamming shit on the fucking table, nigga. You can hear that shit in the mic.
What'd you say to me?
I said, nigga.
Yeah.
I didn't hard R that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Whatever. Anyway, like
so,
you said.
We were taking words out of the context of their meaning. Like, you call someone a jackass. Do you know what a jackass really is?
Yeah, it's a fucking donkey.
There's more to it.
It's a male motherfucker. Yeah,
it's a male donkey.
Yeah,
a jack is a male.
Right.
A chinny is a female.
Right.
So I mean,
jackass.
you gonna call your wife a jackass? Call her a Jenny ass. Yeah. Hopefully her name's not Jenny.
No.
I mean, if you want to use curse words, right? I mean,
well, yeah, but then you're gonna say that Jenny ass. What?
Yeah.
What?
Then you just sound stupid.
Jenny's ass. What
so
are you talking about?
what's the difference of calling someone a jackass? That's still fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's still an
so
insult.
you're calling me a male donkey? Sweet insult, bro.
It's like mom jokes.
Your mama's so fat, she ain't got a bidet. What are you doing with your life, Matthew Streklo?
Look, the L comes before the fucking K.
Nigga, I always fuck it up.
You need some hooked on phonics.
Strelco.
Thank you.
Strelco.
If the fucking cashier at Domino's can get it, I'm 99% sure your ass can get it.
Damn, you
yeah.
Damn.
Right.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
But anyway, you know what's real fucked up?
A lot of shit.
Right. Wiping your ass with fucking paper, nigga. That's fucked up.
How did I know we were going to get on this conversation?
Because, nigga, this is the part of this motherfucking podcast. I want to get the world to know how great and how awesome bidets are.
You going to break out a brochure here in a minute, show me several models? You going to try to sell me one along with a timeshare or some shit?
No, nigga, I'm going to just share a link on fucking Amazon and be like, yo, go buy this fucking bidet because that shit's legit for $30.
I don't have anything against them. It's the one that clips on the side of the toilet or some shit, right?
Well, the seat, it sits on top of the bowl and the seat goes in between that.
Gotcha.
So it sits in between the seat and the bowl.
All right, so let me explain to you real quick why in this house I cannot have one.
Well, because you have the fucking ravaged child of...
No. It has nothing to do with the child. It has to do with the fact that I have 3 giant-ass filters in my garage. Mm-hmm. And one that is specifically just to pull iron out of the water before it even comes into my house, where it is then again filtered at the faucet, the shower head, the bathtub, due to all the shit that is in the well water out here. So if I was to just go ahead and spray my ass with whatever comes out of the big filter in the garage, that shit turns your fucking skin dry, makes your skin itchy.
Well, you're only gonna tap off the toilet. What are you talking about tapping off of? It's the shit.
Right, and that's what I'm telling you. Even though the filter pulls it into the house, it makes it, quote unquote, drinkable. But we've still got filters on the tap water that comes out of the faucet and the shower head. Because if I was to shower with the shit that comes out of the garage, it tears our skin up. The water table out here sucks. So that is, it's a dumbass reason. But I'm sorry, I don't want my ass to itch.
You would need some Preparation H to go along with that wipe,
or a baby wipe afterwards. Right?
Oh yeah, well yeah, you should wipe afterwards because you got water dripping from your fucking asshole.
Right, but I mean, certainly prefer toilet paper or baby wipe. Baby wipes are expensive compared to toilet paper. It's just whatever personal preference.
Not necessarily a baby wipe. You gotta get the flushable shits, man.
I got a septic tank.
But
you cannot put that shit in a septic tank.
But you can throw them bitches in the trash because guess what? Guess what is not going to be on it? Shit.
No.
Maybe just a remnants. Mm-hmm. And even then, dude, it's a fucking wet wipe. The amount of chemicals that are on that motherfucker, you're not going to smell it.
I'm not worried about smelling it. I'm not worried about having to clean it up after my dog fucking grabs it, chews it up, and then vomits it everywhere.
Damn, nigga, someone your dog's in the bathroom. Close the fucking door. Like normal people.
They're this fucking big. They get into... You saw them get into here. There's a fucking gate there that they breached.
Close the door.
I do close the door.
Well, clearly you don't do a good job of it.
Cue the demon child.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it all comes back to the demon child.
It all comes back to the demon child. It's a big circle.
Your child. That is you. It is. Your kid is donkypunch Jr.
Yeah, she is. She is. In her
Can
sex.
I hold on? Can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
Is she a product of a donkypunch?
No.
Sorry.
She is in essence a mini me. She's at times an asshole. All kids.
Yeah,
but
I've seen it.
All kids are. There's no fucking perfect kid or.
She is super duper super exceptional asshole. I've seen her in some of her times. I'm like,
yeah, at times.
Damn, dog.
But I'll tell you this, and I am absolutely beyond grateful for it. You see the kids in Target or Walmart or whatever that are completely having nuclear meltdowns, kicking, screaming. You can hear them in the fucking shoe section when they're in the grocery side.
And all the awkward eyes are trying to look away.
And they're like, God, just don't. I'll go over there and get that shit when the kid leaves. Like, I've really got to go get socks, but I can wait another 5 minutes. I'll just fuck around in the freezer aisle. Layla has never once done that. She's never thrown a temper tantrum.
Yeah.
Flat out at all. I mean, she'll get a little whiny, and then, the look comes in, really? We're going to play this game right here? No, we're good.
That's good. That's good.
Never thrown a temper tantrum. So I feel like I have that one up, and I'm not trying to say this that I'm better than other parents because other kids are different. Like everybody else is different. Every kid's different. So one kid might do something, like Leia doesn't throw temper tantrums, and your kid does. But then again, your kid might not wake up at 11:30 in the night every fucking night and come in your room and ask if she can have an apple. She might
Seriously?
Not, yeah, it's been a thing lately. But she might not. The kid might not fight you to go to sleep every night.
Yeah,
but mine does. So I kind of take the good with the bad, and it's like 11:30 in the night, she wakes me up, and she's like, "Can I have an apple?" No, go to get back in bed. It is 11:30. You got school in the morning. Get the back in bed. Come on. I'm trying to sleep in here. Now I got to wait another hour before I can fall asleep. But then I think about it, and I'm going, at least I can take you to Walmart and tell you, no, you can't have that. And I don't have to worry about dragging you out of the store by your foot because you will not let me pick you up.
Yeah.
I don't have to deal with that.
I've seen that whole limp thing. Kids are just kind of laid back. Don't touch me.
Oh, yeah.
Or just the kids that just walk around like just bawling and crying. And like I don't know, man. I don't know what to do in those situations. It's uncomfortable.
You do nothing.
I know, but
as another person,
I know you do nothing, but it's super uncomfortable.
It is, and it's to me, it's annoying as shit.
And I would almost think, isn't it embarrassing for the parent?
I think it is to a certain point, and then if you realize, because it's all how you discipline. Like if you let your kid get away with that shit, constantly, they're gonna get it. They're gonna do it. They're gonna keep fucking doing it.
Right.
So you've got to snap that out of them real quick.
Yeah.
And that's a big problem we'll get into here in a minute about today's generation, today's society, where you can't hit kids, you can't spank kids.
No. But I'm a fan of ripped shirts. I believe.
Yeah.
Like when a kid's young or whatever, excuse me. I wish that more strangers did this because I think that it would definitely work. It's kids over here acting up, having temper tantrum. Oh, stranger over here. Mm-hmm. Pick him up by the shirt, whisper him give him a good whispering in the ear of what it is, how it's gonna be. Mm-hmm. You need to shut the fuck up.
Yep.
You give them that look in their eyes. You stare at them.
I swear.
You give them that fear.
I swear to God, I've had a shitty day, and I do not need to sit in here and listen to your little bitch ass crying because you can't have a fucking Hot Wheel, Timmy.
Right.
Yeah.
Little Timmy, you need to listen to your motherfucking mother.
There should be a.
You know what? You know why? Because she's smarter than you. You don't know nothing.
You know what they should do? They should invent an app. They should invent an app for parents to
discipline
have that
my
shit.
kid.
Discipline my kid. No bullshit. No bullshit.
Or no, here's the thing.
Everybody should download the app, and then if like at Walmart and if the kid's throwing a fit, boom, sends a fucking broadcast.
No. It would be more like a beacon. It says, I've got a better title for it. It's called "Don't Beat My Kid."
Don't beat my kid.
Because I don't beat my kid, so somebody else might need to, give him a good whisper in his ear. And it's better when a stranger does it because they don't expect it.
No, they don't.
And it's just all of a sudden it's like, oh, shit, people are listening to me.
They're not going to put up with my shit. Holy shit.
They're not going to put up with my shit?
Yeah.
Damn, I shouldn't do this.
Fuck, that scared the shit out of me.
Right.
Yeah.
And dude, I'm telling you, pick a kid up by that shirt.
Yep, because it goes, Mom's not going to beat my ass, but this motherfucker that just snatched me up 3 feet in the air out of nowhere.
This big ball-headed motherfucker.
I saw my life flash before my eyes. This dude will fucking kill me.
Right.
I know my mom won't, but I'm done. Fuck this.
Okay,
I'm done.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
I'll stop for today. At least for today.
I'm going to sit in the car. I'm going to shut up. Just get the fucking guy out of here. I don't want to look at him. Just get up. Is he gone?
And there'll be a minimum age of, I would say, 3. I think 3 is a good time. 2 is a little young. They might not understand.
The terrible 2s don't exist anymore. It's terrible 3s.
Okay, so terrible 3s need to be dealt with by strangers.
Yeah.
who will pick your kid up. We're not gonna body slam or nothing. We're not gonna.
No, there's gonna be no
we're
physical harm.
We're gonna make sure that shirt is nice, twisted, stretched out, and probably maybe there are some holes in it because I gripped it so tight because I really want you to hear.
It's gonna be an emotional, mental ass kicking. Is what it's gonna be.
Exactly.
Scarring. It's a scarring. So
it's not much of scarring. It's more of just like a striking.
Yeah.
It's just a good. It's just a good strike.
Leave an imprint.
Right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be that burn on the stove. Oh no. Oh. Yeah. You burned yourself? I told you not to touch that.
Yeah, but then you've got the kids that, I touched the stove, I burned my finger, and they do it again. Because they don't get it. They don't realize that's where phase 2. Phase 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got the beacon, phase 1, stranger comes over, shut the fuck up.
And this is only in public settings, not in your house.
Right. So then the stranger comes over, shut the fuck up. Go about your way, kid's fine for another 20 minutes. Starts doing it again. Mom pumps in, escalate to level 2. Boom. But then you have level 2 subscribers. These are the dudes. These are the dudes right here because it's based off your profile, like what you look like and how big you are and shit. And these are the guys that's like
you're real intimidators.
These are the Stone Cold Steve Austins or the guy that you see at the Walmart parking lot that's pushing his cart back, who's got one of his overall buttons unbuttoned and he's got a beer steak t-shirt and a raggedy beard, who looks like somebody's grandfather, but he's just built like a house. And these are the guys that come over. Hey, they don't pick them up; they just bend down. I'm pretty fucking sure that my buddy already come over and talked to you.
Yeah.
And told you to shut the fuck up and listen to your mom. Is that what he said? Yeah? Yes, sir? That's yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Because guess what? I come after him. You don't want to fucking see what comes after me.
Yeah.
So you better shut the fuck up, buckle down, and listen to her. Because if I have to come back over here, I'm bringing somebody with me. Yes, sir. I have a feeling it would work. Probably not in all situations because then you got that little stupid, the little badass. The
kids like to hit people.
Oh,
man.
Ooh. We have a friend like that in the neighborhood, who's
he's a hitter.
There's 2 of them, and one's a year younger, one's Layla's age, one's a year older, and they're both hitters. They're both hitters, and the mother is so passive.
They hit other kids or they hit the mom?
They hit the mom. They hit the mom.
Fuck that.
That is one of the hardest things as another parent to watch. Another parent not discipline a child on something that is going to ultimately become an insanely huge issue down the road. A huge issue.
Because what happens when they start hitting other kids?
Or their mom, other women. My mom let me get away with it. My girlfriend.
True.
What the fuck? Bam. Hits her.
I wasn't even thinking that far forward.
That's where I'm thinking that for. But even other kids, but you see the development down the line. If they get away with this much now, then they're going to continue to push and push and push and push and push and push before it gets to the point where they're just flat out psychopaths.
Yeah. You know what? And I'm going to forward this conversation because this was random as fuck. But then they're going to end up being the kids who are going to ask you, hey, do you take payments for that truck that you're selling on Craigslist?
Yeah, because they've got 2 fucking felony charges and a Chapter 7 because they couldn't manage their money properly and they can't get financing anywhere or have a job to where they can get paid enough to get financing.
I understand you don't have the money and you really want something, but it's like just because you want it doesn't mean you can have it.
Exactly.
It's we all want things.
The payment thing is
fucking annoying.
I don't run into it as much as I used to at the very beginning because I made sure to specifically put in the ad no payment. I mean, people don't read the fucking ad to begin with.
Yeah,
but
I know.
You can tell
people don't read. Period.
No, they don't. You could put the entire ad in the headline. You could put. I mean, you could be. This is a '95 Ford Escort. It runs and drives. It is $800. There is nothing wrong with it. $800 firm. Bing.
We take $500.
Bing. What's wrong with it?
Bing.
What you want for it?
I don't think it's worth that.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't think? That's the problem. You didn't think.
You interested in trades? No, I've got an $800 Escort.
Yeah.
I've got 2 broken Ford Tauruses. No, but the payment thing. There's usually I can kind of tell when somebody immediately messages me just by the way that they respond to the ad with whatever language they use.
No punctuation.
No punctuation. You still got dis. I mean, you can.
I've gotten that.
Yeah. I read the message. I leave it unread. I don't respond, and it's not a thing where I think I'm better than somebody, but I just automatically know.
I don't want to deal with you.
I don't want to waste my fucking time.
Yeah.
I don't, because if you're that lazy to type that shit out on the internet, you're not.
Can you capitalize one letter and put one period at the end? That's all I ask.
Yeah.
I don't want commas in there.
No.
I don't need everything to be spelled correctly. I understand it's a fucking email that you're just getting from some Joe Schmo. Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Yeah.
If you can't spell a word, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Excuse me. But makes sense.
Yeah.
Please, unless you're trying to make a joke, come on, man.
PLZ. Please let me know.
How many times did you have to look at the keyboard to find the Z?
None.
I'm just saying because nobody fucking uses it.
Yeah.
So you could have typed the E, the A, the S, and the E, which are all right here next to each other.
I'm going to look real quick because I don't even know where the fucking Z is.
The Z is at the bottom left.
Bottom left-hand corner.
Right, but the E, the A, the S, and the E are right here. Right here.
There's so many apps and shit. Well, everybody's got a smartphone. Everybody's got a smartphone, so everybody's fucking texting.
Here's the problem. People, this is fucking insane to me. How many, and even ask yourself, how many times have you used the voice indication or the voice dictation on your phone? When you can, instead of sitting there and typing it, you can just boop, da-dum, say it.
Yeah.
And it types it out for you.
Types it out for you.
Even you can say period and put the period at the end.
Yeah. No, it doesn't work for everybody. I've never used it because... Speak
slowly and clearly.
Which is a huge problem for some people. Because you're going to get this. Beep, beep. You still got to.
Remember?
And then iPhone's going to go...
Hold on.
Hey, can you say that again?
Remember the movie The Wash?
No.
Oh my god! So there's a scene in the movie The Wash where the dude is talking to like the automated. It was like an automated car phone, mm-hmm. and he kept saying the number 4, but he was like, "Fo." What was that? Fo. I still can't understand you. Fo.
I've talked to people like that actually in real life where they say something and you look at them and you go, "Wait, what?" And then they say it again the exact same way they said it before, and you're going, I don't know. What are you?
You can't correct people. You can't correct people.
No,
it's not allowed. But there are people who are born in or were raised in areas where how they learn how to speak is not even anywhere getting.
Yeah. Shit.
I think I had an experience with one person from Guinea. I honestly had no clue what the fuck he said. It took me minutes after this interaction to me to be like, oh, he said something about my car. Because I remember something, dang car. Mm-hmm. Oh, mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, people in the South and in deep Georgia and, Alabama.
This is Gloucester.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Gloucester.
Gloucester's its own, like.
Well, Guinea is outside of Gloucester.
I'm just saying that whole area is. That's
it's not far from here.
No, I know.
But they don't speak English.
That's up in Essex, I think, is up there too.
Yeah, and these are your boom hours.
Mm-hmm. You got to 7-Eleven, man. Go get you a 6-pack. Come on.
That was good. That was a good one. Where are you from?
I'm daggone Rich Petty's hometown, man. Randleman, North Carolina.
Who?
Yeah.
Wilmington?
Randleman. Yes.
Okay, see, I didn't understand you.
Exactly. You didn't. So how the fuck is an iPhone supposed to catch that?
But that's the whole point. You're supposed to speak proper and clearly.
Yes.
And if you're not pronouncing or enunciating correctly, it's not going to pick it up.
Some people don't know how to enunciate it correctly because they don't know what the fucking word either means or they don't even know how it's said to begin with.
Well, that's ignorant.
Yeah, it is. And those are the type of people.
We all went to schools that have dictionaries in them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, depending on if you dropped out or if you paid attention.
I mean, but no, every school has a dictionary in it. Some schools have an unabridged dictionary in it.
That's what I was trying to get at earlier, though, is everybody's got a smartphone, okay? And you're typing with these 2 thumbs, and you're reading shit on the smartphone. There is absolutely zero excuse as to why you have to abbreviate. It takes more time to type out PLZ if you don't do it very often.
Hopefully.
Well, the iPhone will autocorrect to certain because it gets so used to you saying that.
Yeah. Well, no, it doesn't get used to me saying fuck.
Yeah, mine still corrects to the duck. It'll say fuck once in a while. It'll let me do it.
It'll actually, if you do the voice dictation, it'll say fuck.
Oh, sorry.
But it won't. When you're typing it, can you stop with the duck, man? Jesus Christ.
And then you
type it again and you forgot to hit the X and you're just fuck, man.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
You gotta type it 3 or 4 fucking times. Yeah.
It still won't remember it.
I did that today with somebody who was asking about fenders from that Legacy I'm parting out.
Yeah.
And I typed in fender 3 times. It connected it to gender. And it did it the last 2 times.
So what are you trying to say, Siri? Are you assuming my gender?
Right. I'm not trying to be politically correct here, Siri. Just fucking
Zim. It's Zim. Okay, we just saying Zim. All right.
Fender's a word. You
Zims
usually
and zers.
you correct it to shit that's not words to real words. Fender's a fucking word.
And it's a guitar.
Yeah. It's in the fucking dictionary. So why are you trying to tell me that I want to say gender versus fender?
Because Siri's trying to say something to you.
Yeah.
She's assuming your gender.
Yeah. Siri
Sir,
can fuck off.
sir.
Yeah.
Sir. Zim or Zer.
Zer.
So
I'm actually Zanzer.
Ah.
Yeah. Zanzer. Zanzer Z.
Cisgendered white male is what you are. Is that an insult? Does it kind of get you a little stab?
Cis when somebody, you cis scum, you're white privilege like that.
Has anybody ever said that to you?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh fuck yeah. Yeah, I've gotten the white. You got white privilege.
No. I'm talking about like the whole full on like Antifa speech.
Oh, like the
where they're like, of course they throw in the white privilege part, but they
like
you cisgendered white male,
cisgender white male, like you think you're so elite. You guys are the
just like that.
Apparently, the white male is the problem with the entire world. And
yes,
what's really funny is when I was on recruiting duty up in Richmond. Right? Yeah. If you were a white male who had graduated high school, you had no fucking chance of getting in the military unless you were going to be a fucking nuke for the Navy recruiting. Huh. You were the bottom of the barrel.
You were last pick.
You were trash.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I would probably say you were last pick because they're going to, okay, well, Hispanics first, blacks next. Oh, wait. You're Turkish? Fuck yeah.
No, it was literally trash. Like if I would go out and I would, interview 2 or 3 people and 2 of the 3 people were white males out of the age over the high school age. Then when I got back to the office, I give them the dispo sheet. LPO looks at it and goes, bam, crosses those 2 off. Don't fucking talk to them again. We don't need white males with a fucking average AFQT. We don't need that. There's
so you have to be you have to stick out.
You got to be a fucking SEAL or a nuke. You got to be a superstar.
What's I'm saying? You got to basically have to stick out.
Stand out. Or the district has to be so desperate, absolutely desperate.
Yeah.
Because no Hispanics or Asians or African Americans, they're still called African Americans on the profile sheets.
I don't agree with that.
I don't either. But
like we're far from the African part.
In the drop down menu for the race,
yeah,
there was African American and there was black. Why the
Well, because there are African Americans,
yeah.
like people who are from Africa who now live in America. But I mean, for them, by all means, if do what you got to do. But I'm going to mark black.
I use the generic ones. Hispanic, black. Asian, black, white.
I mean, white to colonizer or
like how white are we talking like motherland
how white
white?
are we talking?
Are we talking like motherland white, like the master race white, or are we talking like deep south?
Can we just do colors from now on? Yeah. Can we do pasty, tan, olive,
a flip book,
black as fuck, light skin, brown skin, yellow niggas. Like we'll just put yellow niggas in there just so it's kind of funny. Engines.
You gotta have you gotta have an indigo on that. You say black, you gotta have indigo.
No. That's blurple. That's blurple.
Indigo is like it's a nice word though. Indigo, like that's a striking color. Indigo.
It doesn't sound like anything. Like it's too innocent.
I would rather somebody call me fucking indigo than blurple, right?
I mean, but you get the reference though.
Yeah,
blurple. But you put the black and the purple.
But there should be, in that aspect, there should have been several subcategories to the races, to be 100% honest, because we had I was like 20 miles south of DC, and every day, we probably had 3 or 4 dudes from Ghana come in. Apparently, that's a fucking hot spot for people coming from Ghana. They just want to go to Washington D.C. That's where they want to be.
Well, it's just I think most people who come from here, the first thing they think of is New York City.
Yeah.
And I picked up a chick who was from one of those Slav countries.
Just say the Ukraine. Just say the Ukraine.
Was she from the Ukraine? I don't remember. One of those countries in that.
Yeah, she was from there, over there.
Anyway, and of course she was like the first place she went to when she came here, New York City.
Yeah.
She was like, that was just first on my list of places to go, and she went there, and it wasn't what she imagined, so she ended up coming down here.
Yeah, like to go to New York City is very beautiful. No, you get up there and you realize that Times Square is a fucking madhouse, and the place sucks in general.
It's so fucking dirty.
So is DC. DC is disgusting.
I think New York's worse.
See, I've only been through New York once.
I've been through New York once, and it was fucking horrible.
So is Jersey. As much shit as everybody talks about Jersey, sorry, Jersey's a shithole. Jersey is a shithole. There's some really nice areas of Jersey, but like going towards like the central part where it all meets right there. The city is escaping me, but it's southern Jersey is nice. It's real desolate, but I did a lot of work up there when I was with my prior company, and it was, God, every time I got that job, it was just like one of those things where you open your email, you look at the company name, and you're going, all right, it's Grand Packaging, and it's fucking, oh,
man, I know. And you think of names of who people you're going to have to deal with, and you're like, I don't want to talk to that motherfucker.
Oh, God, it was so fucking, there were certain plants where it's like, I get the email at Thursday, close of business Thursday, and I'm like, all right, please. I open it up, and it's like, oh, fuck yes, I love going to this place because it's so fucking easy, and the dude's chill as shit. And then you open your email the next week, and you're like, oh, God damn it, this is the week I'm going to get fucking rid up again. No, this is the week I'm going to get rid up.
Well, because you're donkey punching, you can't keep your mouth shut.
And that actually, yeah, I mean, but the problem is, even in this job, it's not.
Speak it to the mic, man.
I know how to be in a professional environment. What I was doing, I was an ambassador of the company.
Yeah.
And, I knew how to do it in a respectful manner. I know how to tell you your shit's fucked up and you're doing it wrong.
Right.
And this is how you're supposed to be doing it.
Yeah.
In a way that comes off as professional and respectful. I offer options, shit like that. But there are certain people in this world who will take that and immediately push the issue to the point where after you've explained it 3 or 4 times, you just stop and you get that, where you put your hand on your head like I'm doing right now, and you just rub your temples and you go, look, here's the fucking deal, dude. All right? I've told you 6 fucking times already.
Yeah.
This is how this is supposed to be. This is how you have it. They are 2 completely opposite fucking things, and this is why I'm in here every month. You need to fix this shit.
Right.
Flat out need to fix it.
Right. Send us a picture of what your problem is next time, and so we don't have to come out here.
Yeah, exactly. Or for them, it was, hey, we blew it up again. Oh, yeah, $20 says you didn't fix the fucking problem I told you to fix last time to cause it to blow up. And you get out there and you go,
What are you talking? What kind of?
It was high pressure air compressors that are used to blow plastic bottles. So the PET industry. So peanut butter jars, water bottles, dish soap bottles, shit like that. They use these 600 PSI air compressors. They blow them into blow molders, and they produce thousands upon thousands of bottles of these plants every day.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're talking about 600 PSI of air it'll kill you. I mean, it'll fucking kill you. Flat out.
100 PSI definitely moves the skin really easily.
Yeah, 600, it turns anything it's contained into, like an atom bomb.
Yeah.
And there's some safety issues. Like I can remember specifically one time where I went to a plant in Texas, Big Spring, Texas, and I walked in there, and I'd already been at the job for probably 6 to 8 months, so I kind of already knew what was going on. And the first thing I see is we're walking down this line of compressors because they had like 15 of them, which is odd. Normally they've only got 2 or 3, and this plant was massive. And I can hear this thing pissing air from across the room with 8 of these other compressors running. And they're loud as shit. You got earplugs and earmuffs on in this room, and you can feel the thump 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 in the air as you're walking by them. And I can hear this thing psst as soon as I walk in the door. So I'm like, all right, I gotta find out which one of these is doing this and figure out what's going on. And I walk by, and there's a gauge line that is coming off the 3rd stage, which is the high pressure stage, 600 psi, And these are supposed to be flared copper tubing that goes from the cylinder to the gauge.
Yeah.
There is a fucking piece of rubber vacuum hose that has, I shit you not, like 10 hose clamps on it. And it's starting to split. And this is like 5-6 foot long piece of rubber here, right?
Yeah.
And it's splitting towards the gauge. So if it splits and it flies off, now you have this 5 to 6 foot whip of 600 psi air coming out, and if that rubber hose hits you,
yeah, I mean,
you're going to get fucked up. If not, depending on where it hits you. And
yeah.
I e-stop the machine, hit the emergency stop, shuts down. Dude comes around. Oh, what are you doing? And I was so pissed off at that point. It was kind of like, are you fucking serious? This could kill somebody. Who did this repair? Because that person needs to be fired. That is exactly what I said. I said, whoever did this fucking repair needs to be fired. Because this is completely 100% unsafe as shit.
OSHA would approve.
Oh, dude, if OSHA would have gone in there, that place would have been shut down immediately.
Yeah.
With all the other shit we found, too. But I got wrote up for that because the fucking dude immediately called my supervisor. He's fucking mean to me. He's cussing me out and calling me an asshole and telling him shit that I didn't say.
Yeah.
But then I get a phone call and you can't talk like that to the customers. You can't. Well, the fucking customer could have killed somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
could have killed you.
Yeah, it's safety violation.
Because you're standing in front of it.
Right? And then we kind of got into an argument. I said, well, you want me to just, I'm going to walk by and go, oh, hey, real quick, you can't, this dude's been on the job for fucking 30 years, apparently he's worked here. You mean to tell me he didn't realize he couldn't put fucking rubber hose on something that could kill somebody?
Right.
Get the fuck out of here. The dude knows what he's fucking doing. He's a lazy piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's why he's doing it. I can't hold everybody's hand. I can't be nice to everybody. And you can't be fucking nice to everybody.
No.
And I just...
No. That's how you get screwed over. That's how you end up giving a dude payments, and then he fucking just dips out with your car, and you got a title in your hand and with no car.
Well, not even that. You can't just talk to everybody nicely, and we ought to be nice to each other. And some people need that. Hey, dumbass. Some people need that stern talking to get it through their fucking head. In my opinion,
sometimes, but I just feel like sometimes you just have to be like, nope. You have more to say? I'll just kind of walk away.
Yep. But that's the point where I'm trying to make here is that and coddling people and let me talk to you nicely and let me I'll break it down for you to understand it. No, that's in one ear and out the other for some people because just like the kid hitting their parents, they get away with it.
Yeah.
Now everybody has to be nice to me. You're talking to me mean, I'm gonna walk away.
Well, and those are the kids, and I can imagine that those kids will easily grow up thinking that people give a shit about them.
Those are the kids right now that are standing in the middle of the highway protesting.
That's a different subject.
No, I'm just saying the sense of you can't touch me.
Well, I was gonna say in that situation, that's different. You know why I'm saying that?
No, yeah.
That's why I'm saying that's a horrible example.
We're not going to get into
that. I know we're not getting into that. That's why I just said that. I'm just saying that they're white people, they're black people, I feel like I see a lot of Mexican kids if they're in a grocery store, they're just running around doing whatever, and their parents don't give a fuck. And I've seen it so many times. It's kind of like, is this what?
Yeah, does this happen?
Is this normal?
Yeah.
Is this your cultural norm?
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
If I was to go to where you're from, am I going to go to a grocery store and there's just going to be a bunch of kids running around with no parents screaming and knocking shit off shelves? Is that how it is down there?
I haven't necessarily seen that. I've seen them. They touch a lot of things. Mm-hmm. As far as you don't see them going with an arm down the whole aisle, knocking shit off the shelves.
That's the kid throwing the temper tantrum because he can't have a fucking Hot Wheel.
Yeah, you're the white kid.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no. Straight up, I 100% agree. That's the fucking white kid that's wearing a collared shirt and he's wearing khaki shorts and his fucking Lacoste shoes that his mom bought him at Baby Gap, and she's saying, "You can't." He's picking the shit up behind him. No, Timmy, come here. Just let's calm down. Let's use our words. No, that's where the stranger app comes in. Where fucking Debo comes from around the corner, snatches him up by his arm. Hey, motherfucker.
Dude, no, so we didn't get a bunch of one-eyed guys? I mean, because what's more scary to a kid than somebody with an eye patch on? It's like, wait, is he a pirate?
No, my kid would be like, oh, what's wrong with your eye? Completely sidestep the original issue. What's wrong with your eye?
I could definitely see your kid doing that shit.
Yeah, she would. She would 100%. Can I see it? And the guy would be like, fuck. How am I supposed to...
All right.
I'm gonna find another kid. Fuck this. Find another person, lady. Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, my kid would be the one that would, poke at it, completely turn it around and make the dude feel like shit.
Yes and no. There are people who understand. People look at them because they look a certain way, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
People are going to look. I try not to, but sometimes you do catch something, and you just kind of look, and okay.
Well, I've caught myself a couple times where you see something, and it's out of the norm for what you see.
Right.
And you zone out because you see it, you see what it is, and then subconsciously you switch, and you're zoned out because then you're thinking about it.
Yeah.
And then you're trying to recollect in your head when you've seen this before, or if you think it's normal.
It's fucking deja vu, bro.
And the whole fucking time you're sitting there, you're just fucking staring.
Yeah.
And that's then people start noticing.
Yeah.
And then they look at you, or they look at the other person, and they're like, what the fuck is this dude? Holy shit, what is he? Wow, that's what he's looking at. Oh. And then they do it too, right?
Oh, wow,
or the person looks at you, and then they realize you're staring at you, which at this point, it's, eyes are, it's like a shield went down.
Yeah.
And there's shit rolling across, like, the Iron Man mask where he's got things going in front of him, and you're like, this. And then before you know it, you come back in, and this person's looking at you like, what do you take a picture. It'll last longer.
Yeah, you need something to look at.
Yeah. You'll think my face is fucked up? Yeah, I know it's fucked up.
But at the same time, you don't know that person's story, man.
No, you don't.
You don't know what they went through in life. You don't know how they got to that point. Whether maybe they shot themselves in the face. I'm being dead serious. Or whether they were at war and got shot, or shrapnel in the eye, or maybe they were a mechanic and fucking
shit. I look at people like that, and like if you walk past me and you've got a scar that goes from like your eyebrow down to the side of your fucking jawline into your neck, and it just looks like somebody ripped your face apart and then glued it back together.
Yeah,
I'm like, God damn,
that
dude's got a story.
I did see a guy. I'm only imagining why, just because of his demeanor and kind of his look, and he kind of had a bit of an attitude. So based on what I saw and how he interacted, dude, he had a scar from ear to mouth. That's a nasty fucking scar, dude.
Yep. And I was, while we were talking about that, I was thinking there's a guy on my first boat, Jamie Martinez. He was a sonar tech, and Colombian guy, short, probably in his early 30s. And when I checked on the boat, I noticed a scar that went from the left side of his corner of his mouth, all the way up to his eyebrow, like in a curved circle.
Yeah.
And I don't know how we got on the subject one day, because nobody wants to ask you about that. Well, dude, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Because same thing, you don't know what that person went through. You don't know if it's gonna send them into some kind of relapse where they get pissed off at you and they're like, don't you fucking ever ask me about that shit again.
Right.
Some people will tell you, some people don't. But we got on the subject one day, and he was like, I was 8 years old. We were living in Colombia. He's like, my father got mistaken for somebody who was a part of a, opposing cartel, and they killed him. And then they slit me and my mother's mouths.
Wow.
And we're all just sitting there, and we're like, is he fucking with us? Is this the point where he's like, no, I caught it on something, or there's a laugh.
Oh yeah, and, you're waiting for the laugh, and it's like, nah.
Yeah, it was there for a minute, and then somebody's like, you're like, really? And he goes, yeah, no bullshit, stone, fucking, yep, no bullshit. That's what it was.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have believed it, except the dude was legit from Colombia. So I said, well, that makes sense.
And, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you figure you're talking about Colombia.
Yep.
We don't know what it's like to live in Colombia. I know shit is crazy there.
Yeah.
But I don't know how crazy.
Yep. And I'm not going to question that, because the size of that fucking scar on your face means you can take some fucking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, you're talking like a pinky-sized scar that goes from the back of this dude's ear all the way up across his cheek into his mouth.
Oh, this shit was like as wide as my thumb. I mean, it was a gnarly scar.
And I mean, and I'm sure you got a stitch when he was a kid, and of course, like the
skin never heals, right? But
yeah. I mean, basically, it grows with you,
right?
The guy I was talking about, I mean, his probably wasn't as thick, but still,
it's still there. You see it.
You can't hide that.
No,
there's no way.
No, it's not like you can put a shirt over it, or it's on your.
It's on your fucking face.
This is the first thing you see when you look at me. Here it is.
Yeah, and it is what it is.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you get something to that point, you just got to live with it at that point.
And I mean, people get mistaken for other people all the time, and
I'm glad I don't nobody mistakes me for anybody. It was fine with me.
You have a distinct look.
I know.
Cisgender white male.
Yeah. I'm sexy. I'm attractive. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been mistaken for a guy once. I got apparently there's a bunch of cop cars around me. I don't know. I was sitting at my friend's house. Maybe I wasn't mistaken for a guy, but just happened to be in a dark colored Acura, Tiny Giant up the street just got robbed.
Oh God, are we gonna play this game? Is this what you? Oh, I got mistaken for a guy.
No, but I literally just left my friend's house.
I remember you telling me about this. Yeah,
and I was just sitting in my car, like picking the right CD, and and next thing you know, I get a knock on the window. And fucking cops there. He's like,
or is it a seal kind of day?
I don't remember. It was neither one of those. It was probably like, Static X, Marilyn Manson, Mudvayne.
Tupac?
I never had a
no.
No, sorry.
Mudvayne. I've completely forgot about them.
Dude, their bassist has a new has an album out.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. If you're into bass stuff or whatever.
No, not really.
If you Between the Buried and Me.
Yeah.
It sounds like that. No lyrics, but it just sounds like that.
So wait, they have like a straight instrumental.
It's just straight instrumental.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's still good though.
See, I like to hear the hate in my music too.
So you like Hatebreed?
No. Do I look like I'm a fucking bald-headed, middle-aged white guy who drives?
Hey! I'm not judging anybody here by what they listen to.
Five Finger Death Punch is the new Hatebreed.
I know they are not.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
They're garbage. Five Finger Death Punch are garbage.
Hatebreed is not garbage.
Okay.
Five Finger Death Punch is garbage.
Some of Hatebreed is not garbage. I'll give you that. I was never a fan of it personally. I just
I was kinda. I never really got heavily into it, but I kind of.
Well, it's like people with Manson though. There's some people like I fucking love Manson, and his last two albums to me have been phenomenal.
Okay, so I haven't gotten that forward on music because I'm still stuck in like the year 2000. But
I am too. I've got a lot of that shit still. A lot of the Seven Dust and the early shit like that, Shadows Fall, like all that shit still. I listen to that all the time.
Yeah, and so I'm like, I got into the game a lot late, really late.
Right.
I wasn't allowed to listen to rap music. I wasn't allowed to listen. Damn sure wasn't allowed to listen to fucking Marilyn Manson at my parents' house. That shit was not. I had Marilyn Manson's book. My mom threw that shit away.
You know how many Marilyn Manson Antichrist Superstar CD my dad broke? I want to say it was 4 or 5.
What is this shit you listen to, boy?
Oh, dude, he'd find them and he'd get so mad. He made me smash one of them with a hammer.
Wow.
And, there's no devil music in this house. But then some fucking how I convinced them that System of a Down was a fucking Christian band. I somehow convinced them that. I don't remember how the fuck I did it, but I had System of a Down's first CD.
They never read the back. They never read the back of the CD.
No,
because my dad did. And the first thing that came out of his mouth, see, this is what's wrong with y'all now. What's wrong with us?
Yeah,
because I like System of a Down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but then I wasn't even into it for the lyrics. I was into it for the sound and the aggressiveness,
so
and it made me feel some kind of way. Knowing the lyrics was a part of it, but.
Well, the lyrics of System of a Down didn't make any fucking sense anyway, so it didn't matter.
Unless you're retarded, they do make all the sense.
Back when I listened to System of a Down, when I first got into System
but that's what I'm saying. Like, you knew the lyrics, but you didn't know what they meant.
No, you
didn't interpret the lyrics.
No, you're just like, this dude's ranting about some random shit, and I love the way it sounds.
So you're listening, you're paying attention, but you're just not interpreting anything.
Right.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that they're talking about hate people. Mm-hmm. But they're about anti-government.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Anti-system, anti-systematic.
They're a lot more subtle with it than, say, I don't know, Rage Against the Machine, who was like straight up.
But their use of words, if you're not, the way that they use their words, if you're not mature, you'll never understand it.
Yeah, no.
So when we listen to it, you didn't understand that shit.
No, like I said, it was upbeat. It was like the new metal of that era, and it was like, that shit, you can fucking jump to this shit, yeah. But
then you listen to it as an adult, and you're just kind of like,
yeah, that's what they're talking about.
I was into this.
Yeah,
it's not anymore,
right? They did break out you try to find the lyrics online. You're like, the System of a Down, the lyrics. Like, let me read this shit and see if I can really decipher it.
Actually, you know what's the most fucked up song there is that most people do know the lyrics to?
What?
I think it was Elephant Man. Oh, God damn it. I'm gonna have to look for this one.
I think it's like playing right now in my head, but it's not. I can't.
Bye bye.
Yeah, God damn it. I hate it when this happens. Like you said it, and then it's immediately playlist
I got
starts.
you, man.
I mean, yeah. If you ever really want to like read some really fucked up shit, just pick any.
Excuse me, it's Buju Banton. Boom bye bye.
Boom bye bye.
Yeah. Boom bye bye. Something like that. I've read the lyrics before, and I think somebody made a post about it on Facebook. But that song is about killing gay people.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty fucked up.
But in Jamaica, they don't do the gay thing at all. They don't fuck with that shit.
No.
It is not acceptable in their culture.
I mean, it's the same way over in the Middle East and a lot of places too. Like you're stoned. You're stoned.
In the Middle East is fucking weird. It's weird because like you can't be gay, but you can fuck another dude.
They have like child slaves, like male on male child slave type stuff over there. Where I know what you're saying. It's like you're not homosexual.
If you're like two grown men can have sex, but two grown men can't have a relationship.
Yeah, so it's fucked.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you're talking like those aspects of Muslimic beliefs, I don't get it. It's just
there was
backwards. And the other part of it too is I've never even been there,
right?
So I don't know what it's like to be raised in a way where this is it.
I've been to a couple places over there, and if you haven't been around that culture, like you said, you haven't been raised there, you haven't been around it for a while, it's definitely when you walk around, you're just uncomfortable. Period. Like
I could imagine.
And
they probably look at you and they're like,
fucking cis white male.
I fucking hate this guy.
Right?
Well,
yeah.
They probably don't even use the word cis.
Oh, I'm just
they just see you as
fucking
the devil.
Fucking American.
Right.
Fucking American.
Oh yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
We're just an American. And
apparently they're fascinated by black people though.
What's that?
Apparently they're fascinated by black people.
Yeah.
That's weird.
that was the other thing I was getting ready to say is when we went over there and we were going off boat, like in Bahrain even. And Bahrain's probably the least sketchy point because they're actually really Americanized over there.
And I heard it's super cultured.
Yeah, same thing as with Dubai. I mean, you have a lot of intermingling there.
Actually, and I was thinking of Dubai, not Bahrain, but I know Dubai is super
Dubai,
mixed.
Yeah, because it's a hot spot, But if you're talking to going off in like Qatar, a lot of those other small places, then that's when it starts getting to the I'm not really comfortable being here. If you're not there for like say a duty station or a military tour because that's what you're there for, but those aren't places you just go to fucking vacation or just walk around. Yeah,
I know of one place in particular. I'm not gonna say who, like how I know about it, but
Portsmouth.
Yeah, that too. Kunar.
I'd have to see how it's spelled. I mean, there's like fucking 300 little countries and shit over there. It's like
Kunhar, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
I heard that's not a place to go.
That's one of those lump like everything like that. This. And you just wipe your hand over like this part here. You don't go to there. This one here and this none of this.
Yeah,
it's the same thing in Africa too.
Really?
When we went to Cape Verde, Cabo Verde, we pulled in. Everybody there was super friendly. All the people that had lived there were really friendly, and they're all trying to sell you stuff like street peddlers do, and that's the main thing down there. And they all speak pretty good English. And then when we went to Sierra Leone, there was a message that came across that they were like, yeah, no, we're not going out in Sierra Leone. Like, we're going to anchor out because it's considered a hazardous duty area. We're going to put half of you on boats. You're going to go to the shore. You're going to sit on the beach for an hour. You're going to come back and we're going to do the other half so you guys can get hazardous duty pay. Huh. That's where the blood diamond stuff is.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the kind of place where you fuck up. You're gone. You disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But there is a lot of countries over there where it's like that, and it's so back and forth.
Yeah, and people always recommend places, and in my personal experience, people always recommend places outside of the U.S. to, hey, you should go here. Hey,
Yeah.
you should go there. And my first question is, do they like black people there? Honestly, dude,
Yeah.
I'm dead ass serious.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
I asked the same question, but it's do they like Americans?
Yeah.
Because-
And there's places where they don't like Americans, but they like black people.
Yeah, that's true. And there are places where they don't like fucking Americans, like Russia. So Russia,
I will tell you this before you get to that point. I watched a documentary on Russian nationalism. That was basically sealing the deal that I will never go there. Honestly, dude, I'm dead fucking serious. Fuck that shit.
yeah, it's a fucking crazy place. We went in like 2005 on the first boat I was on. We pulled into this small little shithole city, Azkaz or some shit that's apparently like 150 miles or something from Chernobyl. And
I would like to go there though.
have you ever watched the Chernobyl Diaries?
No, I
We
did.
watched that the other night, and it's pretty good.
That it looks. It's just so creepy that it's so interesting.
Yeah, it is. It's I mean, it's an abandoned town that they evacuated within 12 hours, and everything's still there.
Yeah.
Like, the fucking radiation levels are insane.
Yeah. Anyway,
we pull in, and it never made any sense to us, because we knew how Russia is with tensions with the U.S. in certain aspects.
Yeah.
And we pull in on a U.S. Navy ship, and you're making us wear our fucking dress whites out into Russia.
That sounds like a horrible idea.
It was probably...
Why were you wearing dress whites out anyway?
We're ambassadors of the United States. No,
That's fine. Wear your
yeah,
uniform.
look at me. I'm fucking... Here I am. I'm in this bright white fucking dude in the middle of your city.
Right.
Yeah. You guys want to kill Americans? Here we are. If you wanted to, if that's your thing. But yeah, they don't... You could be white as rice over there, and I blend in with them. My fucking whole family generations back came from Russia, and then we actually have family members that came over during the Cold War to escape all that shit, had to change their last name and shit like that.
So you've done your 23andMe.
Yeah.
So you're all white.
Oh, I'm
There's no African.
I mean, according to my enlistment papers, that I'm a quarter Alaskan Native and a quarter African American. So
A quarter African American.
yeah, I'm a couple different things.
Okay.
But no, I'm about as white as I get.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm about as white as I get.
I guess that's cool. So I finish your point. I'll get back to what I was going to say.
But the fact of the matter is that even though I look like them and I can blend in with them,
You weren't them.
I'm not them, and they know that. They know that, and they see you as you're an
fucking American.
Yeah, you're an American.
Yeah.
So yeah, fuck you. You're an American. Fuck you.
Hey man, why do you always have to be classified with the group, even though, just because you're in the group by default? I mean, I don't get it. It's not like you're. I didn't preach anything to you. I didn't say that. Hey, I believe. No. That's not what I said. Hey, I'm just here.
Yeah,
I'm just a guy.
I'm just here. I just want to get fucked up and enjoy your country. That's all I'm trying to do. Like, I have nothing to do. Like, that's their thing. All right, you get mad at them, get mad at them. I'm just here to fucking buy some of your vodka and your cheap cigarettes.
And even then, it's like, I mean, okay, I'm in the Navy, I'm doing a service, but it's still just a job.
Yep, it's a job. But I mean, people don't. It's a military. You're the military, especially now. Oh, you're American and you're American military. Now we got a big problem. But it was really weird because that country was like, or that city was like half and half. Yeah. Like we had a bunch of guys that would come on, like, oh yeah, hey, you're Americans, yeah, you come, it's such a good time, come on. Yeah. And then you've got, you go into like certain establishments and they're like, oh yeah, come, and then you see the dudes that are looking at you like off in the corner, like,
right, yeah.
Boris, look.
What's always gonna be Boris?
Them, we killed him. Here, come now. Yeah. And you're like, all right, let's go to a different bar, Sven. Come on, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Show us another place. A place that's like, I don't know, a couple miles from here where those guys aren't. Yeah.
Is that a good place to go? Yeah. You like it there? Lots of Americans? Yeah. Lots of women? Yeah.
Tell Victor they come to his bar. Tell Victor be ready. Yeah.
Hey, you get the accent going.
Yeah.
Maybe I should. I know one Russian word.
What?
I know how to say hi in Russian.
Hi.
Yeah. Привет.
Yeah.
That's about all I got.
I don't really know any. I just, like I said, I did the ancestry thing.
Yeah.
That's where we came from. It'd be a great fucking language to learn. It's an awesome sounding language.
Jake Dennis.
Yeah, I know Jake. Jake said that he was going through school with that.
I think he pretty much knows it. I mean, I don't know how great he knows it.
Yeah.
But Russian's one of those weird languages anyway, where there's the sounds are almost the same, but they mean two different things.
On the flip side of that, you say that now. Look at the fucking English language, right?
Excuse me. The English language is fucking retarded.
It's absolutely fucking retarded.
And the fact that it is the only language that progressively changes is fucking stupid.
So explain to me why the fuck a PH makes the same sound as an F. You're using two letters now, where you could have just used a fucking F. Phone. F-O-N-E.
Well, I kind of get that, but there's a lot of that. I can tell you that there's a lot of there's like that in Spanish.
Yeah.
There are words that kind of are spelled a certain way that you could have used an A and not an E.
But there's a shit ton of that in the English.
But and the thing is, the Spanish language never changes.
Yep.
So I talked to a guy who was from Brazil when I used to work at the van store in MacArthur Mall. Mm. And he was explaining to me that the word skateboard does not exist in Portuguese.
I can see that, yeah.
The word that they use that for skateboard translate as shape. Shape. Simple as that.
So what do they call a skateboard over there? Did he say?
Well, I don't remember the exact word, but I remember the word translates to shape.
I think...
So if you look up Portuguese shape, whatever that word is, that's what you call skateboard.
So you've seen, I mean, the subtitles on shit, or you listen to, like, movies or shows that are in a foreign language, wherever it may be.
Yeah. Or they'll say a word in English.
They'll say a word in English, which would go with your whole, that word doesn't exist over there, so it's just, that's the English word.
Right.
That's the English word.
Yep. And there's people, they do that. They definitely did that in Narcos.
I haven't watched that series yet. That's on the
You're
list to
fucking
watch.
up.
That's the list to watch. But yeah, that's especially if it was something that was originated in America over here, where like
all of the words originate here.
Yeah.
Every new thing has to have some fucking different word, and I don't know. It's not a word for so long, and then becomes a word.
Yeah. Yank. You've seen that one, right?
Ain't.
Yank.
Like you ain't.
Like y'all ain't, or you ain't.
Y'all. Y'all's not a word.
It's like you, all, y'all.
When did y'all become a word?
Y'all's been a word for fucking centuries.
I don't feel like it should be a word.
It makes perfect sense, though.
It does, but guess what?
Y'all.
Only people from certain areas say y'all.
See, I've heard people from...
Just like only people from Pennsylvania say yins.
Say what?
Yins. That's the same thing as y'all.
Yins.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yins.
No, that one's fucking stupid.
That
one's fucking stupid.
I mean, but I'm saying, though...
We've already got a word for it. It's fucking y'alls. Just conform.
Right. We did you all, but they're doing yins for whatever reason. I don't know. Like, so yins, yins people over there.
Yeah. Oh, here's a new fun word. Yeet.
Who?
Yeet.
Heat.
Y-E-E-T. Yeet. I've been seeing that one a lot lately.
What is that?
Apparently it means when you throw something.
Yeet?
Yeet.
What?
Just
what
Google it.
No, hold on. What is on your internet browser at home?
These are Facebook memes, bro. Give it the times. All right.
I thought I was with the times, but apparently I thought I was.
You got to be on that next.
I think I'm a half step behind, but that's clearly I'm two steps behind.
Tell me. Oh no, the yeet is a viral 2014 dance involving moving your shoulders and slightly bent legs together with. Okay, so it's just acting like
the yeet,
a fucking retard. Look. Yeah.
I don't get it.
I mean, I don't either. I've seen.
Can we get a video to go with that?
Urban Dictionary right here.
Oh, there we go.
It's a beautiful and commonly misused word. It's not a fucking word to begin with, okay? However, its tenses are often used incorrectly. In the future, you will yeet. In the present of you are yeeting, and in the past, you yote. All right?
Yote.
What the fuck? It's telling me that how it's used. What the fuck does it mean?
It sounds like something.
Yeet is quite commonly used as a verb for the specific purpose of throwing an object forcefully over a long distance. I'm gonna yeet that over there.
I think they're confusing. I think maybe you're getting that wrong. So
no, there's a lot of definitions.
No, hold on. If you've ever been to a school where when someone throws something across the cafeteria and they yeet.
So there it is. That's what I'm saying.
But it's not. It's just a.
It's something you do.
I don't know exactly what the word you would call it, but you're just acknowledging
Like an
that
expression?
something was thrown. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, oh shit, somebody's gonna throw something. Yee! Oh shit, he hit that nigga in the face.
I know
Right.
the video of the kid throwing the book at the teacher from the back of the class. You seen that one?
No.
Dude, open palms an entire textbook at the back of the class and yeets it to the front of the class, and you just hear the. That's all you hear on the teacher's head, and then and then the video cuts out, of course, because
Oh shit.
yeah.
Wait, speaking of that, this one is actually kind of funny. That one's not. But
If you saw it,
the video where the kids are shitting in a private school and they're shitting all over the place.
what kind of videos are you watching?
No. I've seen two people post it. They're like, there's somebody with a cell phone camera and they're walking around school and like you see people running like to the bathroom. There's people sitting on trash cans and like they're all shitting their brains out. The last clip is somebody slipping in shit.
Is it like a show or
No, this was just a video of something that happened. Somebody
What the
apparently spiked the canteen with a laxative.
wow?
Look it up.
Oh, I'm good.
No, you don't see like people like
No, I'm
bare
just-
ass shitting, but it's just.
That's-
I mean, it's fucked up, but it's
What
kind
the
of
fucking white people shit is this?
It was a private school, so it probably was.
Exactly. Yeah. I'll tell you what videos you cannot stop fucking watching.
World Star.
Yeah. There's some good ones on there. There's some good ones on there. You seen the one the dude gets clapped in the face with the fucking they're like two black old guys fighting on the street. And
Oh,
one
and the
guy,
dude
he
brings
walks
up-
away and then he comes back with a folding chair.
No,
and
it wasn't
straight-
even a folding chair. It was one of those the tables you're
Oh
sitting
yeah,
at the
yeah, a
couch.
little card table.
Yeah.
And fucking pitches it and it's perfect right into the dude's head, and you hear that sound, that perfect sound of it connecting, where you know, even if you closed your eyes, you would know without ever seeing the video, like, oh, that dude just caught a table to the face. Like one of those folding tables, exactly what it sounds like. And you open your eyes, and you're like, holy shit.
You do
that
realize
was.
that there's probably one person listening to this and they're just like, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah, but you,
What kind of shit are y'all watching? What the fuck is wrong with
whatever
y'all?
comes across my fucking Facebook feed.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie about it, but
Yeah, no.
I'm pretty desensitized.
Yeah. Like
Thanks to the internet.
When I see a video, you see the preview of the video when you're rolling your time feed, and it is a dude holding this card table chair over his head, and the other guy's standing about 6 feet away from him. You're goddamn right I'm going to watch that. This dude's about to get hit with a chair, probably.
Yeah.
Expectations were definitely not let down on this one.
And since you don't listen to my podcast, fucking dick.
I haven't had time. I'll listen to them tonight.
So
Maybe next week.
Mike Cowling actually submitted a video to World Star. Basically, kind of like
Oh, you mean Mike Cooling?
Cowling.
Cooling?
Are
Are you sure you're not fucking that last name up?
Motherfucker,
Because
he
you
was on my
fucked mine
podcast. And he so you did listen to it then? Fuck you. Anyway,
I hope he told you it was that way because he wants to hear you say it wrong.
I mean, there is a U in there,
Yeah.
so I got
Back
that.
to the English language.
Back to the English language. I see your name spelled sometimes, and I just never remember to actually pronounce it correctly a few times myself, just to
Like the L
refresh.
before the K.
Yeah.
Like you could literally sound my name out like you could in third grade with the class.
But Streklo, Strelko, it's not like there's still a likelihood that there is a Streklo or Strelko out there. It's not like your name sounds fucked up with those two letters.
It does to me.
Swap.
It does to me.
Yeah, right, because it's your name.
And I look at it and I go, how the fuck can you screw that up?
That's just like if someone spells a middle name wrong.
What's your middle name?
I'm not going to tell you, but it's only 3 letters.
Lee.
Nope. No one ever gets it right.
But probably not. There's not a lot of names out there with.
I'm just saying, on paper, I look like a half white, half Asian person.
Halfway, half Asian person.
Yeah.
It's not Lee.
Nope.
No.
This is not the only one you got. So it's not Lee.
I mean,
right?
there's a lot of really short Asian names. You know.
Hence why I said that.
Yeah, like Pen,
Ping.
Ping,
Yeah.
Lao, Lu.
I mean, you see the last name Win. They're probably Korean.
Unless it's Wynn.
No, this is NGU.
Oh
Y-E-N.
Yeah. I had no fucking clue how to pronounce that.
I
Until
pronounced it
somebody told
so
me.
fucking wrong the first time.
I
was
didn't
like,
even try.
How do you?
I
What's your last name
was
again?
like, is it Nugan?
Yeah,
Nuki?
right.
Yeah.
In Nguyen?
Yeah, and the
Is that a
Win.
thing?
Win. How
Win?
the fuck is that Win?
But here's the thing.
Those 3 words together, they spelled Ng.
Here's the thing with Filipinos. What you see, how what you see is how you say it. There usually is no
differentiation.
No differentiating in the letters and how you would say it. It's just straight out this. I would say someone's last name, but I'm not trying to put their last name on blast, whatever.
Right.
But it is.
It's easy.
I'll tell you later. But it's easy to pronounce. You see it on paper, you're kind of like.
I'm 99% sure I know who you're talking about anyway.
You probably don't.
Yeah.
I don't think you know this person. But let's see if I know anybody offhand like it. The only one I got is Rosentina.
Yeah, you could spell that out and definitely not fuck that up.
I think Rosintina. There you go.
Done.
Easy.
I mean, you got the Streklo, Strelko. The L comes before the K. Strel.
Well, you're white. That's just how it is.
There was a couple V's in there before.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's been, like I said, it's been changed over a few generations.
Double V.
Yeah. That's a W.
Double V.
Whatever. Anyway.
In the correct language, it'd be double V.
Anyway.
So, what are you doing for like business ventures? What do you got going on in life? What's popping in the streets?
I buy junk and I resell it.
You selling that?
I mean, I'm not going to glamorize anything I do. I buy junk and I resell it.
Wait, hold on. You buy junk and resell it as junk? Is that what you're trying to say?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes I buy junk and resell it as junk, or sometimes I buy junk and I fix it and then I sell it as
so
fixed junk.
Do you accept payments on junk because it's junk?
Yeah. One easy payment of whatever the fuck I want for it.
$19.95.
Yeah, no, I mean it could be.
I want 5 easy payments of $19.95.
I want one payment
because
of cash money in my hand with no bullshit.
You said you wanted $500. I'm only going to offer you $100, and I still want payments on that.
That's the point where I don't respond to you. Period.
Like, could we internet choke people for that shit?
So lately, people have been kind of doing that with. Have you seen the ones where the guys, offers him $100 for his $400 PlayStation? He sends him on this fucking wild goose chase through Walmart or some shit. And he goes, like, "Oh, where are you at?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, you fucking buy a PS4 from them, asshole." Right? Tell them you got $100 for a PS4, fuck, right?
That's hilarious.
Is a dangerous fucking game. Is a very dangerous game. You know why? Because if somebody did that to me, I'd be like, all right.
But hold on. You're not going to insult somebody like that, though.
No, I'm saying if I was the dude on the other end, you just fucking ran around, because you played me. You made me look like a fucking idiot. And now you're posting it on social media where I look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Because you didn't agree with it. You could have just been like, nah, dude, I'm good. And kind of about your way. And that's why when people offer me that, I've stopped being a complete asshole with that, because I thought about this one day. And when you start shit over that, home dude could call his home dude, right?
Right.
Hey, dude, check this shit out. This dude just fucking made me look like a fucking idiot. Let's go roll this motherfucker. I need you to here's the ad, hit him up, offer to buy his PlayStation, all right? Offer to buy his PlayStation. Obviously, he's going to have you meet you somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring 3 dudes with me. We're going to roll the fuck out of this dude. I'm going to get his PlayStation for fucking free now because he just wasted my fucking time. So homeboy hits him up.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to buy your place. All right, cool. Yeah, no big deal. Let's meet at Walmart, 8 o'clock. I'll be in a blue Camry. Yeah. All right, cool. So he gets out, blue Camry. Hey, I'm Don. And, hey, I'm that motherfucker that you sent on a wild goose chase here. Remember me, bitch? Done. It's over. Your PlayStation's gone. You got a broken fucking nose. And now you look like a dumbass.
Yeah.
That's what I look at those situations and I go, man, that could end really fucking bad because people get so bent out of shape over that shit. There are people that will come to your fucking house. They will come to your place of business and they will fuck your ass up. VA driven. Got people fired.
Really?
Oh, dude, yeah.
How?
Was
this what, like, things they were saying?
Oh, people going back and forth and talking shit, and then it takes 2 or 3 people to start digging who this person really is, where they work.
Oh, I know who some of those diggers are.
Yeah,
I've seen them on Facebook, and I've seen what the information they get, and I'm like, how the fuck did you get that?
3 minutes. They got a home address and a phone number.
Yeah,
and you're like,
yo, I know who your mom is.
Right, they got a Google.
I know where she works.
A Google Maps aerial picture. Yeah, that's your car, motherfucker.
Right,
that's where you live. There ain't no denying that.
I will tell you this, man. Even for those people who don't have the resources like that, anything you want to know, man, might cost you some money, but you'll find out whatever you want to know. You'll find out more than you ever wanted to know about a person. Mm-hmm. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Even Keenan was telling me back in the day when he first started, he got fucked over on the first moto job he did, actually, on a fucking Eclipse. Dude screwed him over and just straight dipped out. So he
these goddamn dogs barking at the door.
We'll pause it.
All right.
All right.
You find out a lot of shit you don't want to know.
Yeah. So he was telling me basically the guy sold him like 2 or 3. I think he sold him like 2 or 3 motors. Mm-hmm. The motors were fucked up from jump.
Right.
Like, I don't even think it even ran. Anyway, dude skipped town. Mm-hmm. So later on, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna find out some information on this motherfucker.
Right.
He legitimately told me, he was like, he paid somebody a couple $100. Found out more information he needed to know. His past 10 fucking addresses, known acquaintances.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you think about it like that, and who is this guy? Honestly, he probably ain't nobody.
Yeah.
He's just a fucking just a Joe Schmo who runs a crooked ass business. Mm-hmm. For whatever reason that someone has all this information on him.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm just saying, so easily could someone just dig up some information. It's like, oh, so you're friends with this person.
Yeah.
How the fuck would you know that?
Yep. And
I don't hang around with him all the time.
And that's a dangerous fucking... It sounds like the same situation I got into with the kid up in Yorktown. A fat little piece of shit that was rebuilding my transmissions and fucking scamming me on them.
Yeah.
When I first started doing this. It was basically just fucking opening them up, replacing a couple tiny things, spray painting the converters blue, and then giving them back to me as rebuilt units.
Yeah.
And after... I should have done my research first, but after getting fucked and realizing it, I started looking it up, and I realized, man, this kid's done this.
Yeah.
A lot. His whole family does this shit. Because I talked to the York County Sheriff, and as soon as I said the last name, he was like, oh, yeah, man. Yeah. He's like, it's fucking lost cause. He's like, just cut your losses. He's like, they're in our fucking station every other week. The whole family's a piece of shit. He legitimately, he's like, the whole family's just a piece of shit.
Wow.
And I told him, I said, it's a wonder to me how this dude's still around. Like, how somebody hasn't put him in a fucking ditch yet over something like this. Because people, going back to the whole, fucking with people on the internet and then them coming and rolling you, there are motherfuckers out there that will kill you over $100.
Remember a couple years ago, and I know for a fact that I met this dude at least one time. He killed the fucking
Snap-on driver.
The Snap-on guy after he tried to repo his box.
Yep.
Dude, you didn't pay for it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Like, if you like, and the thing is these guys sell tools for a living. This is yeah.
Yeah, Hassan. Yeah. Yep.
So these guys sell tools for a living. They understand what it's like being a tech. Mm-hmm. There's weeks where, bro, you're barely making it, and there's weeks where, bro, I got more money than I ever thought I was going to have. You're a salesman, and you're taking payments, so it sucks because you go and I can't. But what I'm saying is basically like you understand what it is like being a tech. Yeah. There's times where it's slow as shit, and you're like, man, you'd be lucky if you get $20 from some of these people. Yeah. There's times where it's like, yo, dude, I'm trying to pay my bill off because we're making good money, so you're getting $100 every week. Yeah, or I'm just gonna pay it off in full right here. You don't really get that too much, but I'm sure that there are people who are like, I'm trying to get my bill down. Like, how much do I owe you? Okay, I'm gonna do it like this, and we're gonna get this payment. Try to knock it off. Yeah. But no one expects to lose their fucking life because you're in the right of taking your shit back. Yeah. That you sold this person that they're not paying you for anymore. Yeah, you don't want to pay for it. And the thing is, for them to repost some shit, that's like 2 months of not paying. And if you pay them $20 a week, they're fine. Okay. If you pay them $20 a week, dude, that they don't care. Yeah, they're glad to get something. Yeah, they may get a little pissy at it depending on how much the bill is. If you owe $20,000, like, bro, don't give me $20. Stop playing. And what's $20 going to do? Right. I can piss and make $20. But no, it's you don't want to pay for the fucking thing that you agreed to pay for, and somehow it's my fault. You're taking it out on me. Like, I'm trying to, and same thing with cars too. Yeah, like I'm trying to come get you can't live up to your obligation. I'm going to take the shit back, just like the bank does. Like the fucking repo drivers and shit. That is a job that I would never want to do. Fuck that shit. And you're going to snatch something. You don't even have anything to fucking do with it. The problem is you're just the middleman. The problem is between the bank and the person that can't pay for the shit, and you're just there to pick the shit up. Right. I ain't got nothing to do with this. The bank sent me. I'm here to pick this up. If you got a problem, you can call them. And these guys are getting shot and killed over
1997 Dodge Caravans with a title loan on them, or a fucking Chrysler 300 with 26-inch rims that aren't paid for rent roll. People are getting killed over this dumb shit, because they don't want to pay for it.
Yeah.
But they're the bad guys, Repo man's come take my shit.
So you can't just take my shit, though. I'm just saying. You stealing.
You steal. Yeah. Aren't you doing the same fucking thing?
Technically.
Yeah, you took it and you're not paying for it.
There's a reason why my interest rates keep going up, and it's not because the bank's getting their money.
Yeah, it's not. Navy Federal ain't hanging out loans like they're fucking, cake anymore. They're a little bit more stringent on the process.
I get mine.
Shit, back when early 2000s, they were like, Oprah, you get a loan, you get a loan, you get a loan.
How do you think dude, I didn't get my first credit card until I was 26 or 28.
Yeah.
All my credit history before that, all Navy Federal personal loans. All of them.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You had that.
But I started with nothing. Yeah. I didn't have shit.
I didn't either. That's why I started Navy Federal loan. I was just using that as an example, though. But I'm just saying, like, if you're so fucked that you can't, if you can't make a fucking payment, don't fucking get the shit to begin with.
And even then, if you can't communicate, communication is everything.
Yeah.
If you can't communicate to the bank, say, hey, look, what can we do? Whatever. Mm-hmm. Before shit gets to the point of where, oh no, we need to repo your shit.
Like when I got hurt on the job, it wasn't last year. It was almost 2 years ago now. I got my shoulder got really fucked up. So yeah, it was about 2 years ago almost, and ripped something in my left shoulder. But I had no fucking clue what it is. The physical therapist doctor still have no fucking clue because I can't go back because of the whole workman's comp shit.
Yeah,
I'm still waiting for that to get settled. But the first thing I did is I went through workman's comp for 3 months, and then I went back to work, and I was like, all right, this is fine. And within another month and a half, I could feel it, and I was like, this is not going to be good. I can already feel it's pulling again. I can feel stuff starting to tingle and pop. I went back to the fucking the orthopedic surgeon and told him what was going on. He goes, yeah, there's still something really messed up in there, so we got to do this. So I went back on workman's comp, and then of course they started the whole, oh, it's a new injury, we're not going to pay you, and that's when the shit started. So the first fucking thing I did is I had that Tundra, and I'm not too prideful to admit it.
Yeah,
I called the fucking bank. I had that Tundra, and I said, hey, this is what I'm going through right now. Like flat out, I don't know when I'm going to get another paycheck. I'm not getting paid through workman's comp. I got my VA disability that I'm on. I have a mortgage to pay. So the two options I have are we can either work out a payment plan that's reduced, tack it on the end of the loan, whatever, until I go through this. I don't know how long it'll be, or I'll bring you guys' truck back.
Yeah.
Flat out, I'll just bring you the truck back and give it to you. As it sits right now, it's, you sell it, whatever.
Yeah.
And they took the truck. I drove it to the fucking location. I handed them the keys. I said, here's the deal.
Yeah.
I told them again, they had it all written down. I signed a couple things and basically said, I can't afford it at this point. I flat out cannot afford it because I'm not getting a fucking paycheck yet.
Yeah.
And I don't know when I'm going to get another legitimate paycheck. And they were totally, all right, cool, that's fine. Because
for them to go through the repo process cost them money.
Yep, exactly.
So they got to hire this driver. They have to hire the company who's going to tell the driver who's going to pay them probably an absorbent amount of money to go repo this car, and then they get it back in whatever condition that it's in.
God only knows if it's fucked up or if the tow yard steals shit off of it. Or
I doubt the tow yard really steals shit, but I would guarantee you that it's fucked up.
And they towed Emily's brother's fucking RSX. The side skirts mysteriously disappeared off of it. Tow yard steals shit. But either way, like I said, they look at it, and I mean, it sucks, but it's the fact of, I'm giving you your shit back because I can't fucking pay for it. Yeah, right. It's technically a breach of contract for the shit that I signed, but here I am.
It's not. I don't even want to say it's a breach of contract. I mean, because you're still trying to you're negotiating at that point. It's not like you're breaching the contract. You're just like, hey, look, okay, I couldn't meet the terms, or things have changed to the point now where I'm not doing what I was. I'm not making the same money I was, and I'm coming to you like, so what can we do to? Right. So and I mean, I don't fuck myself, and I'm not fucking you.
Yeah, and they offered me at first. They said, we can reduce the payment to this, and it's like, I mean, that's all fine and great, but I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, I can pay half of what I was paying for this truck.
Yeah,
when I'm still not getting a paycheck, because my main priority is pay my mortgage, keep my fucking roof over my head, keep my lights on,
right?
And keep
you'll find a car, you'll find a vehicle.
I mean, I had like fucking 6 of them at the point.
Yeah,
right, but it's keeping food on the table, lights on, house over the head, that kind of shit. So to me, I was like, take it, get it out of here. I'll deal with the repercussions later.
Yeah.
And I had it worked out with them to where it didn't impact me negatively, but it also kept me from the whole, I've got something, I'm not paying for it. Now all of a sudden, they're trying to find it type shit where I'm going to fuck myself later. Because if you let them repo it, then they've got it. Then they send it to auction and they sell it for whatever they can sell it for.
Yeah.
And then you're still stuck with the fucking remaining balance of the loan. That doesn't go away.
Yeah.
They don't repo your shit and it's like, all right, cool, bye, go on. No, that doesn't happen. That don't happen. You're still fucked.
That's hilarious.
Now you're paying for something.
I don't know how repos work, and I would never put myself in that predicament.
Yeah. So they repo it depending on the title loan vehicles, because I buy a lot of those.
Yeah.
And they don't have titles with them because Title Max or Low Max or whatever has a title.
Yeah.
And then somebody wants to sell it, whatever. I'm not paying for it no more. I'm gonna sell it. That's cool. I'll buy it without title. 9 times out of 10, the stuff I buy, I file the abandoned title on the mechanics lien on, and I get the title because the title loan looks at it and they go, all right, it's a fucking 2002 Suburban.
Yeah.
With 180,000 miles on it. They got a loan on it for $6,500. There ain't no fucking way we're gonna recuperate $6,500 out of this thing.
But they still survive as a company somehow.
Because they write it off.
Well, I know they write it off. I would only hope that they would do that. Be smart enough to do that.
They do. They write it off because titles always get released to me.
Yeah.
They release the lien, and then they either go after the person who bought the vehicle from them legally, or they sell it off to a debt collection company. That's how they make their money.
Yeah.
They just sell it off. The debt collection companies buy it, and then they're the one hounding the person, and then they take them to court. So that's how they stay in. How the debt collection companies stay in business is.
It's crazy how that works. How you can just sell off a loan.
They sell it. It's like a mortgage. You get mortgage companies sell off mortgages to people all the time.
Are you talking about fucking how the housing crisis started?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They did it to us when we moved in here. The first month.
Yeah.
We signed. We got all the paperwork, and it was with a company. And then the next month, we got the shit in the mail, and it was like, "Oh, your loan's been sold to PennyMac." What the fuck? What? I know. How do you sell my loan? How do you sell money? And that's the debt collection.
I guess they're selling the interest rate almost.
Yeah, so the loan amount, the total loan amount, I guess they sell it for a specific amount under that. Like with interest over the period of the loan, the house would be, $350,000 is what you wind up paying.
Yeah.
That's with interest factored in. So we'll sell it to you guys for $330,000. And then you guys can do whatever the fuck you want with it, charge them whatever interest rate.
Yeah, and you get your 20 regardless.
So then they sell it to so-and-so company for $320,000 or $330,000. Mm-hmm. They've already made fucking $50,000 in interest just by selling it to them.
Yeah.
Now they turn around and my loan balance is still $350,000.
Yeah.
So they're going to make money regardless. It's just a fucking never-ending cycle.
It is, and I don't understand how that still works.
I don't know.
I'm not saying. I understand how it works. But how does it still go on? How does it still fucking work? It shouldn't.
No, it fucking.
And even people were like, "Oh, well, that's capitalism." I mean, that's fine and dandy, but I'm just saying, insurance is a scam.
Yeah, and it is. For as much as you fucking pay for it, it is a scam.
And then for you to even with car insurance, you have one accident, and they're like, "Oh, your deductible's going up." I had one accident.
Oh,
of course, we're not saying that you crashed your Tundra into a Lamborghini or some shit. I mean, no. They might drop you for that one.
Yeah, but even then, so you're paying for insurance. Let's say you've got insurance for 10 years through the same company, through State Farm. I'm using my own fucking personal example here, right?
Yeah.
And last 3 years ago, M got like a red light ticket or something stupid. All right, so whatever, it's a ticket. Goes against your insurance, whatever. Yeah. Then after that, we were doing some sort of it was like a cruise with Sumo Speed or something. We were back out and around like the Pungo area, and they were doing road construction and no fucking signs, and there was like a fucking 3-inch drop off on the pavement, and boom, skinned the bottom of the oil pan, and it fucking wrecked the front lip, oil pan bent 2 wheels. I mean, it did some damage to the car. Yeah. So we filed through an insurance claim, no fault accident. They changed it to a fault accident because there's no other party for them to suck money out of. All right?
The city.
Yeah, good luck. The fucking city. But
they got lawyers.
So this past February or March, earlier in the year, she gets sideswiped on fucking 664.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, by a fucking GSA, a government van.
Yeah.
Right? And then dude tried to run, and we got in front of him, forced him over the shoulder, got all the information, all of his information, the fucking police report that said it was non-fault, all the GSA guys stuff, and submitted to insurance because we tried contacting GSA, and then we contacted State Farm, and they said, yeah, sometimes it's faster for you to go through us, pay the deductible, and then we recoup the money from GSA and send you the deductible back, right?
Yeah.
So we did that. They fucking dropped us.
What?
Yeah.
But you still have that pending because aren't they under contract with that?
They should have been, but the fact of the matter, it was a no fault at our expense accident. It was clearly per the police report and everything else. Dude, man, hit her, so that's not her fault. But that counted against her in the eyes of the fucking insurance company.
Yeah.
So now I'm paying you for 10 years. I'm paying you $185 a month, whatever it is, for 10 years. Add that all up. How much money have you fucking gotten out of me?
Yeah.
And I want $5,500 of that back to fix the fucking car.
Yeah.
That got hit by somebody else that you're supposed to cover me for because that's what I'm paying you for. And then I know we've gotten like $38,000, $40,000 out of you guys, but yeah, you got in an accident, so you're fucked. Sorry about your luck. Here's the money for your car, but you're gonna have to find somebody else to insure you. You're too big of a high risk. Like, what? What the fuck are you talking about?
Don't let your insurance lapse for a day.
Oh.
When you get SR22,
have you been without insurance? Yeah, for like 6 hours. Oh, yeah. Well, that's gonna be a problem.
Oh, don't even DMV find out about that shit. So I had a friend who basically had an insurance lapse for less than 24 hours. DMV found out about it. SR22'd his ass, and he was paying $300 a month for a fucking Civic.
Yeah.
Like he was basically making a payment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or the fucking when you sign up with another company, they make you have like. They give you the first payment. They break it down over a course of whatever 6 months or 1 year, and then you got to pay one up front, and then the next month's payment. So it's like, all right, well, my payments with you guys, and now my insurance rates are jacked up.
Yeah,
because I got dropped from insurance. So now all the insurance companies go, oh man, this guy got dropped.
Well, you got dropped from who?
You got dropped.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if we can.
There's some marks on your record, and then the thing is, when you're like Progressive or whatever, you're going online, you're typing how many accidents you have. Any insurance company, they're like accidents in the last 5 years, moving violations in the last 5 years, blah blah blah. And it's like, okay, you spend 30 fucking minutes looking these things up and typing them in. You hit submit.
You spend 30 minutes. I remember that shit. But for the most part, one accident in the past 5 years.
I'm just saying, you got to look at the where it was and what the thing, all that shit. You got to put all the information in. Then you hit submit, and then it's like, all right, well, this is what we found. Y'all. Why the fuck did I type it in? You fucking, I put my name in and my social and all this shit, and then you brought it up anyway. So
now you're just verifying.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, we're gonna catch you in a lie. That's not how many you had. Fuck.
Well, you already know. So
yeah. Just fucking tell me what it's gonna cost me a month to bleed out to you fucking assholes to do the same bullshit that State Farm did. Drop me after I have something that's not my fault.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, like they say it was recently you were let go from another insurance company. Yeah, that's why I'm fucking asking what the fuck you guys are going to charge me on your website.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not one of those people that shops around every month and it's like, oh, let's see if I can get $3 off my car insurance every month.
I don't think anybody does that.
No.
You wait till you get that phone call whenever like, who are you? Jake from State Farm.
Yeah.
All right. What's up?
If you shop around for insurance every month, I just feel like you've got nothing better to do, or
you could be more productive and shop around for gas prices,
right? But those are also the same people that are like, I'm going to drive to Elizabeth City to get gas because it's 8 cents cheaper here. That's fine. You're going to waste the fucking money that you just spent in gas by driving to Elizabeth City and coming back. You're going to have 3/4 of a tank when you get back.
See, that's why I can't wait till I move so that I can start grocery shopping again and get my 10 cents off at Kroger.
The Kroger Club.
Well, no, they have the fuel cards, or excuse me, they have your. Basically, if you spend $100 and
points,
and that gives you 10 points, which gives you 10 cents off at the pump.
I look at that shit every time we go to Kroger. I look at that shit and I think to myself, "Oh man, I gotta start utilizing that." And then I fucking forget about it.
So there's multiple ways you can go through it, but just go to the customer service desk, and tell them to give you the little card or whatever. You can.
Yeah, we got the card.
You got the card?
Yeah, we got the card because you use it in the store.
You can put it on your phone too, right?
Yeah, Emma's got it on her phone.
Oh, yeah, so
but I'm just saying every time I think about it, it's like, man, Kroger gas points, free gas. And then when I'm out, I'm like, fuck, I need gas, and I just pull in somewhere, and then it dawns.
Well, it's not free gas, but discount.
Depending on depending on how much you get and the point.
I mean, your points only accrue for a month. I don't know who the fuck's doing that much grocery shopping, but
I mean,
I've had a shit ton of points, and because
how big's your family?
Well, no. So they randomly give out points, and if you're like a frequent shopper, which I was because I was working.
Hold on. I bet there's people that are listening to this that are like, can y'all shut the fuck up about that and just get on to something interesting?
I know, fucking goddamn Kroger points and shit.
Right.
Nigga, I'm cheap as fuck.
Trying to save $1 on these Pop-Tarts, bitch.
Dog. No, I'm probably not saving any more than like 5 cents on gas. I ain't no point in fucking driving nowhere else.
What's the point of a 25% off coupon? Tell me that.
You can double it and get 50% off.
Sometimes.
But those are people who are like, okay.
Extreme couponers.
Extreme couponing. I'm not going to say it's stupid, but it's fucking annoying.
Well, if you get stuck behind that asshole in the fucking line, yeah, it's annoying as shit.
Or like the one day, I usually go to Kroger before I go to work. Mm-hmm. Dude, they had fucking like laundry detergent and cereal the cereal was 99 cents, and then the laundry detergent was like stupid cheap. I stood in line and moved nowhere, and just basically just had to drop everything I had and go to work because I couldn't wait. Because every asshole in there is trying to use the self-checkout, but don't know how to fucking use it right.
Oh, self-checkouts are such a fucking pain in the ass.
Dude, and the thing is it's the company's way out of hiring another person or 2 other people.
But the problem is, like, if you go to Walmart, like right here, especially in Grassfield, the self-checkouts.
Yeah.
There are 3 fucking employees in there at the self-checkout.
Chit-chat.
No. Because they've always got to go over and reset the fucking machines or unauthorized item in the basket. Please wait for assistance. Like the fucking little green or red lights up at the top are always going off. It's like red, green, red, and you got this person over there typing their password, and punching it in. They're like, you got to reweigh your bananas, Tammy.
Because people don't even know what they're doing, man. You see them? They're over there scanning, and you trying to use coupons now? Fuck.
Well, the other thing is you scan it, boop. And then you put it in the basket, and then it takes like a minute.
I mean, literally what you do is you scan it, drop it in the basket, use the same hand that you were using, reach across yourself, grab the next item, and do the same thing. By the time that happens, like, the scan turn back on again.
Sometimes. Unless you got that one at the end that's fucking lagging, and you scan it, you drop it in the basket.
I don't know. I haven't been grocery shopping in a long time.
This is just even at, like, Walmart, but, I mean...
Here's the thing. I don't shop at Walmart. I don't particularly like Walmart. So
I mean, I don't either. It's convenient. It's literally right up the street.
And the Walmart that I was working at before I left Pepsi does not have self-checkout for good reason.
Because it was invented for people to steal shit. Because
that store had some of the top shrink. I think it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I think it was like 1.2.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of loss.
Super high theft. And apparently, one of the managers was in on some shit.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, so that's why there was a bunch of TVs that were missing.
You'd think by now, but in this day and age, people would realize that, yeah, you can steal TVs, but that's a big fucking item.
It's not about that. It's just the fact of you work there.
Yeah.
You will get caught.
Yeah. I mean, it happens. It happens you hear about it all the time. Fucking either embezzlement or people stealing shit or doing the layaway. Like when they did away with layaway, it was, a lot of people were putting shit on layaway or workers at the store, and then they were going in and having.
Oh, basically, it's just stealing it from the back.
Well, having their buddy basically. Oh yeah, it's layaway paid off. Boom, there you go.
Huh.
There you go. It's paid.
Oh, so they would work in the back and actually put it in the layaway because they work back there.
And they're layawaying a lot of shit, either under somebody else's name or their own, and then all of a sudden it's magically, oh yeah, I paid it off.
Wow.
Yeah, and then they're moving money. They're moving money from one to another to make it look like, oh, this person paid $150 on this layaway thing today, but I'm gonna use that $150. I'm gonna move it over here to mine.
Yeah.
So the till's not light, and then. Fuck it, they just gonna have to pay $150 again. You know what I mean? That shit happened all the fucking time.
That's crazy.
All the fucking time.
People are fucking shitty.
Yeah, people fucking suck. They do. They suck.
They do. And I don't really expect much from anyone. Especially if I don't know you. I definitely am not gonna expect shit from you.
No, hell no. And I've become a lot more closed off even in the last 2 years. I've separated myself from a lot of the circles that I used to be in and a lot of stuff I used to do as far as like going to car meets or, sticking my neck out for people and shit like that. Because like you said, it's just, it's like the blinds are coming up to where you really look at shit and you go, why? Fuck this. And people don't give a shit.
That's part of one of my life's philosophies.
Yeah.
Nobody on this earth gives a fuck about you like you.
Yeah.
Period. So don't expect anything from anyone. Because, you might get a half-ass attempt. You might get nothing.
Yeah.
You might get fucked.
And if you're one of those people that constantly goes out of the way, guess what?
You get fucked.
Yeah, you got a target. Oh, this dude likes to get fucked. Look at this. This guy loves getting fucked. All the time. He just
so
fucking loves it, right? Right.
That guy loves to get
Let's just fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Let's take him for a ride. Fuck him good.
And the thing is, you gotta shut that shit down from the get go, because you already know what people are gonna do.
Yep.
You already know what kind of opening there is with this. Mm-hmm. But okay, I'm gonna say this car, but I'm not. What we're not gonna do is we're not gonna call me back with your issues.
Yeah.
Because I told you what I did.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that this car is bulletproof. Doesn't mean this vehicle is dummy proof. So this is not my responsibility.
The shit that I always say when I sell something to somebody I know is, here's the deal. Like, this is what I did to it. I bought it. I buy shit fucked up. I buy shit dirt cheap.
Yeah.
I sell it to make a profit on it. This is what I did to it. And it's still a used vehicle, right? So you could buy it from me. I'm telling you every single thing that I'm doing to it, and I'm being truthful with you because I know you, and I'm not trying to fuck you because I'm actually, a halfway decent person, as hard as that might seem to believe, from knowing me. But fuck off. But it's a used vehicle. Shit's gonna break. You know what I mean? So if you buy this thing from me and 2 weeks down the road, fucking a wheel bearing locks up or it starts to overheat or some shit. It's not like I band-aided some bullshit, because I don't half-ass my stuff, and I won't. My whole thing is, like I told you earlier, for the word of mouth, for advertising, I won't sell anything to anybody that I'm not comfortable driving myself or putting my wife and daughter in and driving. I won't do it, because I wouldn't want somebody to fucking do that to me. Like, I don't want to go out and I don't want to buy a car, because I've done it so many fucking times. I've gone out and I bought something with the understanding that it's good, and it turns into shit.
Until you get under it.
That fucking Legacy sitting out back right now. It's a goddamn basket case. Yeah, that was one of those. Man, this is gonna be. Oh, nope, fuck that. It's junk.
Not a good deal anymore.
Yep, fuck it. But and I tell them the same thing. Like I said, it's it's a used vehicle. Shit's gonna break. You bought it from me. I'll help you out on it. Don't expect me to fucking just suck it up and replace shit for free. Don't expect me to just fucking bend over backwards because, I bought it from you. You're a friend. You shouldn't have fucked me. I didn't fuck you. You bought a used vehicle.
Yeah.
Right? You could have gone to, anybody else out in town and bought a sale private party from them.
Yeah.
And then you
stuck with what you got.
Yeah. And the person's like, go fuck yourself. Lose my number.
Yeah.
I can't do that, because this is somebody that either I interact with on a daily basis or once in a while, who, like I said, I consider a friend, or they consider me a friend. So it's not like I can just say, oh yeah, fuck this dude. And then we all know the same people. So me saying, yeah, fuck you, dude, piss off, turns into, dude, did you see what he did? This dude, he fucked me and he told me to fuck off, and then they're telling everybody as it spreads like wildfire. So then the group of friends
don't fuck him mad, because he's gonna fuck people up again.
Sell some bullshit, right?
Selling fucking junk, bro.
And then everything stops, because right now the best thing I have going for me is people send people to me for certain things. Like, I have people messaging me, oh yeah, so and so said hit you up for this.
Actually, I was gonna send you a motor job, but I think that'll be a while from now. But
I was either the girl with the Suburban or a Tahoe or some shit.
Yeah.
But I have, I have people, like you did. You send me, hey, so and so needs this, or my buddy needs this, or I got a girl that needs this. Yeah. What would you charge for that? And it's out of the blue. I don't advertise. It's all word of mouth, and it's because I have a reputation of not fucking people over.
Yeah.
So I kind of like to keep that, because I like to make money. I like money to come in. I like to spend money. So. Right. I want to keep that trend going.
Right.
Yeah.
I think a part of that being, you have to be somewhat, sometimes you got to be brutally honest with people.
Yeah.
And just have the intuition of, man, I kind of see how this person is.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to tell him a little bit more. I have to get some details in there.
I have flat out, people have come and looked at shit that I've had for sale, and I've flat out told them, this ain't for you, dude.
Yeah.
This is not, you should not buy this for me.
Yeah.
If this is what you're looking for, if you're looking to jump into something and not have to touch it for 2 to 3 years, I don't want to work on it. I don't want to replace shit. Well, then fucking Colonial or Priority Chevrolet or whatever, go hit them up. You want a warranty but are you going to warranty it? No, I don't warranty it the second the fucking tires touch the street in front of my driveway.
Yeah.
That's my warranty. When it leaves the driveway, the warranty expires.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for that, that's not what you're doing.
Yeah.
We're not buying it. Or when somebody comes and look at shit, like, I'm going to be brutally honest with you. This is what this is, like the fucking Silverado that's out there right now that my buddy Rob that did my concrete, he's buying for another work truck. I'm like, it's not pretty.
Yeah,
it's an ugly truck. Like it's beat up. The rust is in the rockers.
He don't give a fuck long as the bitch runs and drives.
That's what he said. He's like, as long as it's making me money, I don't give a shit. As long as it's reliable. I said, I can make it reliable.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it reliable as shit because I would want to drive that myself. But no, I stopped bending over backwards and doing that and being the nice guy. And you can't if you run. I feel like if you run your own business. And I'm sure that a lot of my friends that do will agree with me, is you cannot put yourself in the situation where you're the nice guy, where you're bending over backwards and you're doing shit for people because, like you said, people take advantage of that.
I think you can, but the end of the add along with that is you just got to be only with select few people.
But you got to learn when to throttle it back. You got to learn how much of a nice guy you can be because then the certain people start to, oh, he did this. Let's see if I can push some more and get him to do that. Let's see if I can push some more and get him to do that. I'll threaten him with this.
Yeah.
Like, no.
I think, and that's what I'm saying when you're selective, it's not like you just kind of do it for anyone. You just, just these few friends over here.
Yeah,
these boys. They supported me in the beginning.
People that it's not like the dude that you added on Facebook who you got, 4 mutual friends with who you've talked to once or twice about some stupid shit. And he's like, oh, yeah, man, I'd love to buy something. If you like to buy shit from friends. All right, hold on. First off, I've never met you in person. We ain't friends.
Yeah.
Right? We're Facebook friends. I don't even we're fucking friends.
I know you.
Yeah. I have met you before, then you're a friend or an acquaintance still.
Yeah.
But you get like people that are constantly in my fucking inbox asking for information. Hey, what do you think about this? What do you do about this? And I'll tell you, for anybody listening right now, I swear to fucking God, stop fucking sending me vehicles that are for sale by other people and ask me what I fucking think about them. I think they're fucking garbage. That's what I think. All right?
I'm not buying it.
I'm not buying them, and you're not buying it from fucking me. And I'm sorry to be that asshole, but if you're asking me to go look at a fucking vehicle with you, you better be prepared to pay me for my fucking time. Wait, my labor rate is $60 an hour.
They want you to.
There have been people that have hit me up and they're like, hey, can you go look at this thing with me because you know these inside and out? Yeah, I can if you pay me for my time. Yeah, that's same. Yeah.
I don't think people understand how hard it is to guide a person into buying a car or whatever.
No.
Just to give it a short synopsis, the number one thing you should do is figure out your budget, what you're trying to spend on it, and if you can maintain it.
Exactly.
So if you're buying a used vehicle, and this used vehicle has synthetic oil in it, it has timing belts, and then whatever other issues that they're commonly known for. Mm-hmm. If you can't maintain that and you're going to drive it 30, 40,000 miles a year, you might want to rethink that.
If you're trying to buy an S4, B5 S4 with a 4.2 in it, with 80,000 miles on it, and the chain guides have never been done, and you're trying to haggle on the price because, this is all I got.
That's all I got?
Yeah, that's the one that gets me the most. I got a $4,000 truck. Well, I got $3,500, or I got $3,000. That's all I got.
First off, you'd never fucking say that anyway.
Oh, dude, I get it all. That's all I got. That's all I got.
So me and you know that there's an etiquette for buying and selling, and you never admit to how much money you have.
Yeah. Well, I don't negotiate online flat out. When somebody says, "What's your bottom dollar?" That one I completely ignore. First off, because it's the fucking one that immediately sends me into tailspin. But would you take insert whatever here?
Yeah.
Come look at it, cash in hand. Come look at the truck and make a cash in hand offer. I don't negotiate online because if you offer me $4,000 for a $4,500 item and I say yes, and then you get here and then you look at it and you go, oh, this and this and this and this.
This was what I thought it was.
I got 3 on it now. Not only did you waste my fucking time,
you wasted your own time.
You wasted your own time, which I could give a shit less about.
Okay.
But you didn't have the fucking money to begin with.
Yeah.
We agreed at $4,000. If you say like, hey, $4,000, I'll come pick it up today. Perfect. I expect you to come to my house, hand me money.
Yeah.
I hand you the title, and you leave.
Yeah.
That's what I expect because you already agreed to pay for it. Look it over, do whatever you want, whatever. But guess what? You owe me $4,000 for that fucking thing because you already said you're going to pay for it.
Life isn't that simple for some people.
Exactly, and that's why I say all the time, come negotiate with cash in hand because you can put cash in my face depending on how much it is and what I want to do that day.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get it for $1,000 under what I want it for. It just depends on how good you're at convincing me that you really want it for that price and you've got $100 bills in your hand.
Yeah.
Because then I don't have to fight with any of the other idiots on Craigslist or Facebook because guess what? You showed up.
Yeah. And you say cash in hand. I bought the Saab, no money. I had $0 in my pocket. And I told the dude straight up. And it was kind of, I felt kind of bad because he was treating me as if I was already going to buy it. Mm-hmm. Like, went for a test drove. He showed me everything the fucking car did. And I'm just kind of like, he has an Excel spreadsheet of all the maintenance that he did.
Yeah.
And he gave it to me. He didn't let me see it. No, he gave it to me.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of looking at him like, all right, I guess you want to talk numbers?
Yeah.
And I told him flat out before I even named the price. I know what you want for it. I'm thinking of a number. Like I'm thinking of a number. I am 90% sure I can get the loan right now. Today.
Right.
I know what my credit score looks like. Yeah. I know how Navy Federal works. I will get on the app right now, and I will be approved for this loan.
Right.
And he's like, all right, so what are we what are we talking?
Yeah.
Then we talk numbers.
Right. So for me, and I don't want to sound like an asshole, like I said, but I am one, so it'll probably come off that way. Mm-hmm. If somebody wants to come and look at the vehicle, unless I know them personally,
yeah,
or they are a reference from a friend, sometimes even a reference from the friend, I'll tell so and so this before they come and look at it. All right. If you are not planning on putting a deposit down on the vehicle or buying the vehicle or have the money readily available, I understand people want to shop, right?
Yeah.
You want to look at 2 or 3 of them, right?
Right.
But you better bring money. You better bring money in your hands.
Yeah.
Or you at least have it available or put a deposit on it. You know what I mean? Because if you like the truck and, all right, well, the bank doesn't open, I can't get to the bank until Thursday. Mind you, this is Monday. I can't get to the bank until Thursday to get the money out. All right, well, if somebody comes before Thursday, guess what? And they got money, there ain't no holds unless you got money to hold it with.
I mean, but even when you're not talking an exponential amount of money.
Right.
If you're buying, I had a dude when I sold my Audi back in the day, handed me $100 and was like, hey, can you hold it for me for a week at the longest?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm in the midst of getting a loan, whatever, but I have to give them all the information. I didn't know if I was going to buy it, blah, blah, but now that I have all the information, I can put in for the loan. And if I don't get the loan, you get $100.
And that is 100%. Oh, and that's the thing. That's the thing right there. That's what I tell everybody. It's like, if you give me $50, give me $20. I don't give a shit. I'll write you a bill.
$20 slapping it.
But it's the fact of the matter that if they're willing to give me money and then come back later, then I know they're serious.
Yeah.
The ones that come and they do the test drive and they waste 30 to 45 minutes of my time. And they're like, all right, well, I like it. I'll have to let you know. I got to talk to, so and so to see if I can get the money.
Talk to my wife.
I got to talk to. Oh, dude.
Then you're already thinking in your mind. Yep. Nope. That's a nope. That's a nope.
That's the fucking, like, if you got to talk to your wife, then, oh God damn it, I hate those. But yeah, it's like, all right, well, I'll let you know. I'm waiting on this to come through. I'm waiting on this.
Yeah.
You wasted upwards of an hour of my time. And like you were talking earlier, you can't factor time in. I do for everything because I'm up at 7 o'clock working in there till 8, 9 o'clock at night every day during the week, Monday through Friday, cranking shit out, whether it's, putting something together to roll or putting something together for somebody, or, I got a Tahoe out there right now that I got to get back to the guy by the end of the week, and I got another truck coming, and then I've still got to start another truck out there. So I'm fucking constantly moving. I don't stop.
Yeah.
So if I just took an hour out of my day to show you a vehicle that's a potential sale, and then you feed me a line of bullshit, then I'm done with you. Like, flat out. If you hit me up and you want to fucking, oh yeah, well, I want to come back and negotiate. No, the price is fucking full price, $4,500.
Yeah.
Right? That's the deal. If you got $4,500, don't even fucking worry about coming back.
Yeah.
I hate being like that, but
But you have to be that way sometimes.
My time to me is extremely valuable when it comes to what I'm doing, because I'm a one-man show and I'm still trying to run a family and do everything I need to do, like my house, and keep it up. Granted, I work from here, but it's hard. It's fucking tough. You know, I can't just close the doors at 6 o'clock and roll home, because I'm still on the clock 24/7 in my own mind. Money doesn't sleep, and it doesn't pay the fucking bills if I'm just.
You should definitely listen to last week's episode, because that Robert filming, that motherfucker's crazy. I worked with him back in. I started at Nissan in 2000. It was late 2002.
Yeah.
You ever been in a dealership at 4 o'clock in the morning doing pre-delivery inspections on brand new cars?
No.
No, he does it. He will. If they're there, he will do them.
Yeah.
I say, fuck that shit. I'll stay late, but 4 o'clock in the morning to go home, take a nap, maybe, get in the shower, get something to eat, wake back up at 6 to be back at work at 7 again, and work a full day again. Fuck that shit, dude.
So, like, for me, it'll be there's a couple different things. Like, if I'm cranking on something all day in there and I get it done, I get it knocked out, and it's 7:30 at night, right? Depending on how much fucking energy I have left, I'm like, cool, 7:30, I'm gonna roll this one in, pull it in, I start on it, I get done at 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, I crash out, I wake up the next day, go back into it. Or if I've got to go pick something up, I'll leave at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning to get where I've got to get by 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And then get back, because I'm not going to waste a whole fucking work day.
Yeah.
Just going to pick something up and sitting on my ass in the truck, because I look at it, it's like, all right, well, I'll cut 3 hours out of my work day if I leave early as shit. So I'll get back by 9. I've lost 3 hours in travel or whatever. But I still have the rest of the day to do it. Whereas if I leave at 8 o'clock in the fucking morning, I get back at fucking 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm beat. I've been sitting in the truck all day in traffic. God only knows what. I'm beat. I don't want to do shit.
Yeah.
So you really have to have time management skills.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
I still got to work on mine too, because I get sidetracked with shit, or my own shit breaks.
Yeah.
And now I got to stop what I'm doing and fix that, or something happens in here. Like we had the issue with the bathroom last week, so I got to stop what I'm doing and come in here and start messing with that.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest part, I think, about working from your residence or working.
I mean, even if you're working at a shop, it's still the same thing, except for you have to go literally, leave.
Yeah, you have to leave.
You have to shut it down, leave, and then potentially come back.
Sometimes it's easier, I think, to have the shop, because you can use that as not necessarily as an excuse, but a reason. Like, I can't stop what I'm doing here, because if I leave and I come back, then I've got 2 hours missing out of my day.
But when I mean like stop and leave, that's pertinent shit. Like nothing petty.
Oh no, you're talking about emergency bullshit. But
yeah.
I mean, for here, it gets tough to separate the petty, stupid shit, and all the other shit day to day basis that you got to do around the house.
Yeah.
Versus what I'm working, because I'm right here. I'm readily available.
Yeah.
And on the flip side of that, it is nice, because then I can work my own hours. I don't have to worry about traveling. Everything's right here, readily accessible.
You can come in, take a nap, and then go back to work.
Yep. My lunch break is whenever the hell I want.
Yeah.
It's not. Some people don't have the discipline for it, though. I mean, like I said, I still work online.
Oh no,
but
I know that for a fact.
but I know you do. Mm-hmm. There are people that I work from home, and fuck it, I'm just gonna sit on the couch all day. I'm not gonna do shit today, and it's real easy to slip into that. You
know Mike Banks.
Oh yeah.
He's a hustler.
Oh yeah.
Always doing some shit.
Yeah.
Like he has his time off, he enjoys himself and shit.
Yeah.
But I've hit him up while he's working. Dude, he's real short, like you're not gonna have a conversation with him because he's too busy hustling. He's too busy doing shit. Nah, he's got this and this and this going on. He might bullshit for you for a little bit, but nah. He's always ever since I've known him, he's always doing something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
on a large scale now, with everything he's got, with the business that he's running, with buying as many of these things are. I give him shit all the time, because it's like, man, it must be nice.
Every time I turn around, he's fucking buying something.
I give him shit because it's like, man, it must be nice to pay what I pay for one of my fucking trucks for 8 of these damn things you pick up. You know what I mean? You can get away with buying these things for $250, $300. Meanwhile, I'm beating somebody down and trying to get them under $1,000 for something that doesn't even fucking run.
Yeah.
So,
and now that he's basically trying to employ someone else,
yeah,
he must be doing something.
Yeah. I mean, I've thought about that aspect too, about employing somebody else, but I'm kind of a greedy asshole when it comes to my money, and if I can do it myself, one of my biggest downfalls is when it comes to said do it myself is I don't trust somebody else to work beside me very often that I won't look at and go, God, if they're gonna fuck this up.
I would, yeah,
like,
yeah,
I don't,
yeah.
Because I'm the kind of person where I have to go behind somebody just to verify because my name's on it.
Yeah,
you know. So if I go behind somebody and I don't like the way that they did something, or I think that they did it the wrong way, then I'm gonna stop what I'm doing to fix it. And it's not necessarily a jab at saying somebody doesn't know what they're doing or I'm better than them. It's me saying I want total control over what comes in and what comes out because ultimately I'm the one that's responsible for it.
But I think at that point that's when you have to kind of like figure out your role, and it's like, okay, I'm here to manage this person.
Yeah.
So I need to manage what I expect from them.
And that's,
so you have to put out the expectations, but don't like overwhelm them with no. You have to do it this way.
Well, that's what
like,
I'm saying.
No. Do it your own way. But here's what the result needs to be.
And that's what I'm saying about my current level where I'm at right now is I'm comfortable being there.
Yeah.
When I expand, which I'm planning on doing in the near future, and I've already got a couple people in mind as to what I need to do what, because I don't know how to do everything. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know how to fucking paint. I paint like Helen Keller. You know what I mean? There runs and drips everywhere. I suck. I absolutely suck at bodywork and painting.
Yeah.
I'm really not a good welder. You know, I
seen that.
I know. I can make the shit work. I can make it work, but it ain't pretty.
But no, all those welds actually holding anything.
Yeah. I mean, they'll hold. There's a lot of them.
Oh, man.
Hold. Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah. That's, I mean, I practice, but like I said, I'm fucking so busy doing the other shit. When I have to weld something, it's like, fuck it, just get it done. So I've got people lined up that I would trust in that scenario of I've expanded to the point where, okay, I've already got them identified. I know you're good at this because I've used it before. I know you can do this, and I know that you can do it right.
Right. So
I'm just not at that. I'm not at that comfort level with myself. I mean, it took a lot for me to even jump into what I'm doing now because the risk of failure is overwhelming. You start doing stuff, and when I started doing this, it was because I got hurt, and I took that mega cab Ram that I had nothing into, that I sold for a massive profit, and I immediately took all that fucking money, and any normal sane person would take that amount of money and stash it and go, okay, I'm gonna use this.
That's stupid.
Well, I'm gonna use this because I'm not getting a paycheck.
Yeah. I'm
gonna break this up and I can pay my mortgage and my bills and stuff for this amount of months, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna formulate a game plan to find out what I can do after this to recoup it.
Yeah.
Instead, I immediately took 80% of that money and invested it into myself. I bought fucking equipment.
Yeah.
I bought probably 20 broken junk ass trucks that month for inventory. Right? I mean, I was gone every day. We were going somewhere and picking some shit up.
Yeah.
And I started rolling. And I from the start, I had no idea if it was going to work.
Yeah.
You know, I knew there was a market for the niche that I was in with the 99 and up full-size GM trucks and SUVs. I knew that people liked them. I knew there was a market for them. I knew them pretty much inside and out.
Yeah.
But I had no idea if I was going to be able to turn that into something that I could constantly make money and make a living off of. It was terrifying the first month.
Yeah.
Because it's like, all right, I took all this money. I could have been that guy that stashed it and been able to pay my shit for the next couple months. Instead, I just blew it on all this shit, and now I have no clue what to do.
No, but you invested into yourself, so you have enough confidence in yourself to where you're not going to fuck yourself over.
Well,
you're at least going to try and... The goal here is to not lose money.
Yeah.
So if I even out and I can walk away from this shit even, okay, lesson learned.
Yeah.
Don't do that shit again. Let's take this money and let's do something better.
I've had a couple of those. Fuck, that was stupid. I'll never do that shit again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a part of business anyway.
Yeah. But I mean, like I said, in the situation that I was in at that current point in time where I didn't know anything about the future, a lot of people would say, yeah, that's probably the wrong time to step into trying to do your own thing.
No, fuck that. Make your future.
Yeah.
It's your fucking life anyway. Who the fuck's gonna give you, hey man, you probably shouldn't do that. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's the other little voice in the back of my head. It's like, are you really sure you want to do this? Like, shut the fuck up.
I know, right?
Just let me do it. Just let me fucking do it. If it's stupid, I'll figure out it's stupid real quick.
Right. We all have doubts. We all have that
Yeah.
that subconscious is kind of like, you're probably a fucking moron for
Yeah.
doing this. But you know what? I'm gonna fucking do it anyway.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Hey, you're really gonna fuck this up bad.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I probably am, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna have fun doing it.
I like to make if I could mathematically come up with a percentage of failure, and we're talking 80-20,
Yeah.
I'd do that. 60-40, how can we get this to 80-20?
Yeah.
Like, because I don't 50-50. Oh, fuck.
So
God damn it.
Every month for me is I have to kind of try to calculate at the beginning of every month, like, is this going to be a good month or is this going to be a bad month? Because there have been months where I've been set up to where I'm like fucking rolling, like, damn, shit's flying off left and right. People are buying shit, stuff's selling. I'm bringing stuff in.
Yeah.
And then the next month it's like, bam, brick wall. Nobody's buying shit. Can't get any side work. Can't get anything in. Can't buy shit because people want too much for it. And it just stalls. And then it'll slowly pick up, and it's a roller coaster. And I've noticed there are certain months that are better than others.
Oh yeah, definitely.
To pick shit up. And
I think summer months are probably the hottest. Or, well, literally.
You'd be November. November for me is a fucking stellar month.
November.
Yeah. Everybody wants to offload something due to fucking holiday cash.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
And then January and February, right before tax time, are perfect. Because guess what? You just blew
Everybody's buying.
You blew your wad at Christmas, and I ain't got no fucking money, and you're struggling until tax time. So
Yeah.
you want to offload that fucking thing you've been hanging on to for a while. And you can't wait till tax time because rent's due.
Yeah.
So you need that money now. That's where I come in.
Lowballing.
Hey, you know what? I lowball, but I'm not like the point where, you know, I'm offering you $50 for a $1,000 item type shit. It's like some people do.
Well, you don't listen to my podcast again. So, my friend was telling a story about how he bought this Cabrio from New Jersey.
Yeah.
The guy wanted $10,000 for it. He's like, man, there's no way you're gonna get $10,000 for it. Here, let me make you an offer, $3,200. He bugged this guy for months.
Yeah.
About this car because it wasn't selling. It wasn't even moving anywhere.
Right.
There wasn't a lot of interest in it.
Yeah.
So he was like, the guy was like, blah blah blah. Fine, I'll do $3,200. And he, basically, we got to him got him to that point was my friend was like, all right, so if $3,200 isn't fair, start taking shit off of it. Literally. Took wheels off, took some other shit, whatever, and basically he bought a Cabrio with an R32 motor, air ride, and a new top.
I mean, it was worth
for $3,200.
Yeah,
it was worth the money. The dude needed to get rid of it.
Yeah,
he was basically desperate to get rid of it, and
right time, right place type deal. Ended up bugging. Yes, I'm sure you saw that Tacoma that's sitting out there right now, right?
Yeah,
that was a referral from somebody from William Brunner. Actually, it was a guy on his boat. And he hit me up one day and he goes, yo, you want to buy a lifted supercharged Tacoma?
A supercharged?
And I was, oh yeah, TRD blower. That truck's fucking cherry. No rust, 160K, perfect inside and out. You know, the fucking wheels and tires alone are a $1,500 package. And it's got a TRD blower on it. I mean, it's a nice ass truck. And he started describing it and I was like, that's really out of the realm of the shit I buy. Because I know what those fucking things sell for. And they're not cheap.
Dumb.
They're stupid fucking money. So I'm looking at it, I'm going, oh, fuck, this is... I'm really not going to.
I would take the chance.
Like,
I probably if the numbers are right.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking about it immediately. Like, I know what they sell for. I know what this is. This guy's going to want like fucking $8,500, $9,500 for this because I've had people hit me up before though who just expect me to. Oh, are you interested in this? And they're trying to sell me something that I would sell to anybody else for the same price. Like it's like
right.
Like I don't just buy shit.
Price.
I don't buy shit to get you out of it. I buy shit to make me money.
Right.
But he was like, yeah, dude, it's really motivated to sell it. He wants, it's got a few problems, blah, blah, blah. And he bugged me for a few days. And I finally got around to calling the guy and talking to him, and he said, yeah, come look at it, this and that. Well, they're getting ready to go on deployment. And it was one of those situations where he's like, I just want to buy a new truck. We're getting ready to leave on deployment. I just want it gone.
Yeah.
And I went and talked to him. I looked at it, and it was everything I thought it was. It's a lifted Tacoma, low miles, no rust, supercharger. It's a nice ass truck.
Yeah.
And we went back and forth before we even talked about price. And I straight up, like at the very end, I straight up told him, I said, man, I don't want to waste your time. Like I've been trying to tell you since I got here. As soon as I saw the truck, I think I'm going to waste your time.
Yeah.
And he's like, why? I said, because, William told you what I do. I buy stuff, I fix it, I flip it. This is really out of the realm of stuff that I normally buy. Like, it's an oddball for me. I mean, I'll flip anything, but it's obscure.
It's just a fucking Toyota pickup.
Right, but it's not the market that I usually dabble in.
It doesn't matter. It's going to sell.
Still.
Somebody, there's probably a guy out there with a nice Silverado that'll trade for that.
Well, I like to trade for money. Or something that's going to make me more money. But
that's what I'm saying. A nice Silverado that you can even make even more money on that.
I'm streamlined. I know what I mess with. I know them well.
Yeah.
And I don't want to. And I told him, I said, look, I don't know a lot about these things. This is what I'm comfortable paying for it. And this is why. And I told him, if I get into it and it needs more than what's, meets the eye, then I'm going to have to put more money into it. And I don't want to get something that I'm married to. And I said, I'm not trying to lowball you. I'm really not, because I know what this truck is worth.
Yeah.
And this right now at this current point in time, with everything that I have out at the end of the month, this isn't the time I normally buy shit anyway.
Yeah.
this is what I can actually spend on it, that I'm comfortable spending on it, knowing that even if I have to fire sale it, I'll recoup the money and a little bit of profit.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say what I paid for it, but I can tell you that
Under 2,000?
Huh?
Under 2,000?
I'm not going to say what I paid for it. All right,
I'm just asking questions.
It was a shocking amount. Put it this way, it was a very shocking amount, because when he said, "Yeah, that's fine," it was, "What?
Are you sure?"
Yeah, I said, "Are you 100% positive you're okay with taking that amount of money for this?" Because I can see way more of that in the truck in its current state.
Yeah,
but
you're already talking too much.
Yeah. But I just want to make sure, because I don't like fucking people out of stuff.
I don't like fucking people out of stuff either. But sometimes ignorance doesn't play well on your part.
Yeah, but
that's how I got that Jetta for $300.
But on the flip side of that, like I said, he was referred by a guy I know, William. So dude, your guy fucked me. Your guy totally ripped me off, and that puts a bad taste in his mouth.
But the thing is, like you made an offer on something that he was already trying to sell.
Right.
But that's the problem, is people automatically assume things just because you do have the option to say no.
Exactly. But I don't like putting that into. I don't like giving that an option to be in play. I don't. And I mean, it happens regardless.
But
you can't.
You got to remind these people, hey.
But that
can't say no.
I do, but that doesn't fucking change some people. Some people hear that all day and they're like, yeah, I know, and then I'm still gonna talk shit about this dude. So it happens from time to time. But the fact of the matter is, I had to ask him a few times, like, are you 100% sure that you're okay with accepting this? Because I will gladly pay you this amount of money for that, because for what I do and what it's worth. And yeah, he bid on it, and like I said, I was like, fuck, all right, fine. Here's the money.
Yeah.
Done deal. Done fucking deal. I'm not gonna.
Pack your shit and run.
Yep, I'm not going to go for it anymore. You said yes twice.
Yeah.
We're good. Let's roll.
And like, I got that Jetta for $300. Dude, a bolt was loose.
What was it?
A bolt. So they have the shifters or whatever.
Yeah.
The bolt at the top was loose. So it only went in the third gear.
Jesus.
And the oil pressure switch was just pissing out oil. $7 part. There's a bag of oil dry in the fucking trunk, and I'm like, you paid more for the oil dry than I did for this $7 part right down the street.
I've bought these fucking things that quote unquote need transmissions, and it's a $16 sensor. But it just, I mean, you buy shit from people all the time. Either they don't know how to work on shit, they don't know what they have, they don't give a shit,
or they don't have a trustworthy mechanic.
Yeah. Or they don't have trust somebody that wants. Oh yeah. You need $2,000 worth of work. I bought those too before, where the mechanic said it's going to cost me $3,500 to fix that. And what's really funny is I've went and looked at shit before, and you can tell, like, when people are hurting or when people are struggling for something, and like they just, I mean, at least I can.
You can tell when they're willing to just take whatever.
They're like, I need this gone because I can't afford to put any money into it, or I don't have the $3,000 to put into it. I can just spend that on another car. And I've gone and looked at these things before, and I go, the fuck? Who told you that? It doesn't fucking need that. No. I mean, if you really want to fucking keep this thing, then here's what we can do.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to make money on this regardless, whether I make money by fixing it for you or buying it from you and fixing it and then flipping it. It's just how fast do I want to make money? Do I want to make $500 now, or do I want to make $2,000 in a month? Sometimes grabbing $500 now because I can roll on to the next thing is the best decision you can make.
I thought that's what everyone did, though.
No, that's not what everybody does.
I would rather quickly get rid of the money because then you catch things in between.
Exactly. You would think a normal, rationalized person would think that, but there are people.
Don't say normal.
Okay. You would think that would be a rational thought. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. But there are people out here who will buy shit and they will sit on it.
I will tell you what, Maryland drivers are not rational. How many times are you going to have to pass me in the right lane for you to have to slow down? Bro, just get in the left lane and pass everybody. Like, you got some goddamn common sense.
Jersey ain't much better. But Maryland, yeah. I totally agree on that
so
one.
So you're figuring when you're talking, the majority of Maryland are being irrational. Mm-hmm. To the person, now we're talking about money.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people doing a lot of irrational shit.
There is. And
being upside down in fucking cars. And I'm not talking like a couple thousand. Like, I mean, that shit happens. But no. When you're $7,000 upside down in a car.
White Tahoe. It's in the driveway right now. It's an old Norfolk police vehicle. All right. It's a base model 07 Tahoe. Kid buys it over what it's worth already. $3,500. Didn't run.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay, so he paid $3,500 for a Tahoe that didn't run.
An 07 base model Tahoe that didn't run. New body style 07 base model Tahoe.
I don't know what the prices are, but $3,500.
$3,500 for that still fucking for an ex-police fleet vehicle.
Yeah,
that's way over what I would fucking pay flat out. But people buy them. Either way, it didn't run. Had a DOD failure. The active fuel management bullshit was just common in him. So he brings it. He hits me up and asks me what I would charge to fix the truck, and I gave him my price for what I usually have to do to those things. It runs right around $2,500.
Yeah, to
do everything I've got to do to get the thing perfect, delete the whole bullshit out of it, get it running again, or if I got to put a new motor in it, depending, it's $2,500 to $3,500, whatever it is. I gave him my price.
Yeah,
all right. He didn't like that. It was too expensive. All right, because he's trying to flip it. Okay.
Yeah,
I understand. I get it. Numbers game. You don't want to pay what I'm trying to charge. You want to go somewhere else. That's totally fine, because at the end of the day, you're the one trying to make the money off of it in the long run.
Yeah.
Do it as cheap as you possibly can, but just remember, you get what you pay for. So he takes it to his quote unquote family mechanic. All right. Now you see where the truck is sitting today. Yeah. So family mechanic charged him $2,000 to fix this issue. The truck ran for 5 minutes and then ate the fucking motor.
Jesus.
So now this kid, after a couple other things, told me the other day, he's $8,000 into this $5,000 truck. And then he's going to have to pay me more money on top of it. He's going to have to pay me because I have to diag it and I have to fix it, which obviously is going to add up more.
Yeah.
He's going to be upwards of 10, 5, 11K into this truck that he has a personal loan on. So the truck has a note for $7,000, and it's going to be like 10K into it. And he knows he fucked up.
But he
knows he fucked up. He's like, I'm married to it. I said, yeah, you're fucking married to this thing, all right. You ain't never getting rid of this motherfucker unless you can find somebody that's dumb enough to trade you for something that's worth more,
or just learn how to flip shit yourself.
Yep. And in the back of my head, I'm thinking, if I was, fucking $9,000 into this thing, I'd trade it for something that was broken that was worth $9,000, because then I would fix that and flip that.
What the fuck are you gonna buy that's broken for $9,000?
I paid $2,500 for that fucking mega cab, and I sold it for $24K.
I
had $6,500 in that whole fucking truck.
Yeah.
That's a once in a lifetime thing, though. But the shit is out there. The shit does happen. You know, I've rolled across things
Very few and far between.
They're very few and far between. You've got right time, right place, and you've got to jump on that shit. It's not like something you can say, I don't have all the money now, I can figure out how to get them. No, you've got to have the shit ready to go to where you can talk to the person, they give you the price on it, you go, all right, cool, send me the address. You can grab the money, the keys, and roll out the fucking door.
Yeah.
Those are the ones you've got to be ready for. And they come and go, and they slip by you, but they're out there. They're out there. I run into them all the fucking time. I'm
sure you do. I mean, just imagine the amount of vehicles that are put in pick and pull that you look at it and you're just kind of like, what? I would have paid you more than what they paid you for that.
Yeah.
Like the Mint 91. Last time I saw Mark II in there, it was just Mint 91 Jetta black. I think it was black with tan and black interior.
Yeah.
Either way, odometer 80,000 miles.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
You go to Foss or pick and pull all the time, like you said, and you know the trucks have to have a title to be in there. They have to. So you already know it's got a title, so you ain't gotta worry about that bullshit. But I've rolled across shit like Z71 Suburbans and Tahoes. I've run across shit that is a factory color that there's like very few of. Fucking Escalade stuff that, you know, they'd only paid $250, $260 for. That it's like, fuck, I would have doubled that.
Because it's sitting in someone's backyard. And they could see down a fence line.
Or from a tow lot or something like that. They get a lot of them, the tow lots just fire off because they don't run or whatever. And it's like, fucking... I would have gave you 6, 7. I'd have bought them in bulk for that price.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I'd have bought 8 at a time.
Yeah,
just wait at the fucking line for the tow truck guys. Go, drop that one over here. Drop that one over here. Fuck that. And it sucks because, like you said, you see it, and it's all that wasted opportunity. But you have to have the right outlets and the channels to go through to get some shit like that. Like for me, hitting up a couple of my buddies that work for dealerships to take trade-ins.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And people don't get shit for trade-ins.
Oh, fuck no. No.
And I will tell you, I've seen some pretty nice cars. Even when I worked at Nissan, there was a dude that had a salesman bought some old lady's 88 Maxima for like, it was definitely under $1,000. Dude, this thing was mint.
Yeah.
Mint. Picked it up for a couple $100.
I bought an LS400 from when I worked at Earl's. I paid $600 for that car. It was a fucking trade-in. I drove the fucking wheels off that thing. But, I mean, I get a lot of shit from that. I can't do it from, like, big dealerships.
Yeah.
I can't buy from their inventory because I don't have the correct licensing and shit like that. But if they're not happy with the trade-in offer, I've got my cards out there and stuff, and this guy might offer you a couple bucks more for it, and it'll be cash. So that way, if you don't want to apply it to your loan, you've got cash. You know what I mean? You can get rid of it today.
Yeah.
Like you can go see him, and depending on what I offer you and what he offers you, you can offload it today, and you can have money in your hand, and then you can come back and get a car from us, or you can do whatever the fuck you want. But I've got a lot that way, and I think that works out sometimes better in my favor because then I can already see what's wrong with it,
and you can kind of. I won't say nickel and dime, but I think you can get a better deal like that.
Yeah.
Plus, you're first and foremost. It's like
no
over the phone interactions.
Nope. And you get the list of the shit from the guy that sent him to. This is what everything is wrong with this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, well, I'm not going to answer if they call me because that thing's fucked. Or I'm definitely going to talk to him. So, and I keep a lot of my shit. I post a lot of stuff to Facebook here and there.
Yeah.
But I keep a lot of the shit that I do away because
I'd say inner workings of a business, they don't need to know all that. All they need to know is, hey, I have this. Hey, I'm doing this with this.
Yeah.
It's for sale now.
A lot of my shit, half the shit I buy is sold before it even gets here.
Yeah.
Like I've got people that are looking for stuff, and I sell stuff to body shops for body panels and stuff. I got a couple people that buy that.
Yeah.
So a lot of this stuff, a lot of the inner workings that I have, I keep hidden.
Yeah,
and
as you should.
Talking about it, I mean, it's one of those that's like, well, why the fuck are you talking about it? And it's because I'm trying to get it out there. It's like not everything I fucking do is visible because I've had people come up to me before and they're like, how do you do all this? You're just parting out junk GM vehicles. How do you do this? And I hate it when people. It kind of pisses me off when people are like, how do you afford to live the way you do? Like, I don't think I'm living fucking extravagantly. I don't think I'm.
You have
fucking
nice shit.
Yeah, I have have some nice shit. I don't have the newest shit. I don't buy the most expensive shit. I still look for crackhead deals on stuff.
People see you from a different view.
Yeah.
So they might see you as in, okay, I always see you posting these different cars.
Yeah.
I don't know what your house looks like,
right.
but I just see you
Yeah,
always picking this up, always picking that up.
Yep.
I didn't see you selling anything, so
right.
I guess you're just picking it up and storing somewhere. I don't know.
Well, obviously you got the money to do this, so why can't you do this? And it's like,
and then at the same time, some people are just straight up petty with it, and they're just like, dude, like, okay, I got a good deal on a truck, and how do you know what my bank account looks like?
Right.
You don't. So shut the fuck up.
I know you paid this for it, so
mind your fucking business.
Yeah, and like I said, that's kind of one of the things that it kind of burns me when people say that shit. And that's why I keep it hidden.
Yeah,
because
and people try and do the same things, and they'll probably contact the person. I see you guys are doing stuff for Matt. I'm trying to start my own business too.
Well, I've had people try to snake shit out from under me, like legit see something that because I tell people, and I've done it before, I pay finder's fee. Like, if you send me some shit that I buy based off of a Craigslist ad or a Facebook ad, and I go and I look at it, I buy it, I'll send you $100 fucking bucks. I've done it many times.
Yeah.
Like, cash money, here's $100. PayPal or money, what do you want?
Yeah.
And I've had people do that where they've been sending me shit, and I turn it down, or it's like, man, I'm at the point right now where I'm not buying shit.
Yeah.
And they'll buy it. Or they'll start hitting the person up. Or I'll hit somebody up about a truck, and I'll talk to them.
Yeah.
And they say, oh yeah, well somebody's coming to look at it in the morning. All right, that's fine. And then I either talk to them later, or the person it sells, or they back out on it, and I find out it's somebody I fucking know who I've been talking to about this particular vehicle.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, I'm sitting here fucking talking to you about this thing, and you're talking to the dude trying to sell it behind my fucking back, trying to snake it out from under me so you can do the same shit that I'm doing. And I understand everybody needs to make $1.
But that's what friends are for, man.
Find it on your fucking own.
Your buck's my buck, dog.
Yeah. No, this ain't the distribution of wealth, fucking Bernie Sanders. Fucking distribute my wealth to me. So.
Well, believe it or not, we're at 2 hours, almost 30 minutes.
Yeah. I thought it was like 15. I could keep going all night.
Yeah, I know you can.
Yeah.
You're more talkative than I am.
Yeah. I don't talk to a lot of people. I live all the way out here in the sticks. Nobody comes and visits me.
Dude,
you ride your bike over here once in a while.
Yeah, I haven't even been riding over this way like lately, but
there's a
it's 15-minute ride from it's like a 20-minute ride, bike ride from my house to here.
Yeah.
It's not far. You don't live in the sticks.
No, I don't.
People just don't know how to get here.
No, they just don't want to. They don't want to take the effort. They don't want to take the effort to come out here.
Well, part of that is you have to go over a bridge. The other part of that is you have to deal with the fucking traffic on Moses Grandy. The other part of that is the fact that you have to come down 17. Oh my god! Like, if I take Dominion, there's this hole.
Yeah, this hole.
I don't want to go that way.
It's only $1 with the Easy Pass.
I don't want to pay that motherfucking $1 either, though.
I don't fucking either, dude.
That's why I don't take that shit.
I don't fucking want to pay that $1. Shit sucks. It fucking
fuck
sucks.
tolls.
Yeah.
Fuck Portsmouth.
Yeah.
Fuck Virginia.
Tolls are a fucking scam.
Yeah.
If I get started on tolls or property taxes, we're gonna be here for another fucking hour. Trust me.
Yeah.
We're gonna be here for another fucking hour.
We ain't got time for that shit.
I can go on that shit.
It's 10:45.
Oh my god. Fuck. Really?
Yeah.
The last time I looked at my phone, it was like 9:15.
Yeah. Well, time for the last question. Question of the day.
Question of the day.
So, at what point in your life were you least likely to succeed, and what did you do to overcome that?
The point in my life was least likely to succeed.
Yeah, was it living in red, whatever, fucking Richard Petty, North Carolina?
The point of me least likely to succeed would probably be, probably right after I graduated high school. I had already depped into the program for the Navy. I had already signed the thing, and I'm going to go to boot camp in August. It was August, and I decided at some point right then in the summer, fuck that, I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna stick around here. I'm gonna find a job around here, and I'm going to, I'm just gonna fuck off for a while. I don't want any responsibility. I'm living with my mom and dad. I had that mentality.
Yeah.
And I would have kept that mentality had my dad not put a fucking boot in my ass.
Yeah.
And basically said, you're fucking going. Like, here's your two choices. You either go to college and you get student loans, or you go into the fucking Navy, and that's what you do. You learn shit in there. You're not living with me, like, flat out. He said, if you stay here, find somewhere else to live. And I think that was, at that point, was what motivated me to start doing my own thing, or start, I want better for myself, because I looked at it, and after I got back from boot camp, there was obviously people that I still knew in my hometown. But as the years went on, these people are still there. Fuck, we went home. Layla went to visit my mom for 2 weeks this summer.
Yeah.
There is a girl that I graduated high school with who still works at Walmart. She's still fucking there. I graduated in 03. It is 2018. She is still fucking there. And she's not like wearing the manager's shirt. She's wearing the fucking blue vest and the khaki pants, and she's walking back and forth into the storeroom and back. Like, and I see that and I go, this is what my life could have been.
I think that's a bit extreme.
Not where I'm from.
Like, I mean, working at Walmart for 15 years, though?
15 fucking... And the thing about it was, she wasn't like... There wasn't anything mentally wrong with her, or, she wasn't like lazy per se.
Yeah.
But it's just, if you do that, you fall into a pattern, you fall into a routine. Yeah. And that's what becomes normal to you. And you scrimp by to survive, and that's what you get accustomed to, is just surviving. You're programmed to do that. And I didn't... Once I got a taste of, this is what I can do and I can further, then I wanted more of it, and I wanted to keep going and keep going and keep going. Yeah. So, I've had actually 2 of those experiences, and then when I got out of the Navy, I was fucking flat ass, like, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. Yeah. I bounced around from job to job, but it was always an uphill thing. I got a job right out of the gate, and I wasn't making what I wanted to make. Yeah. So I found another job, and I continued to climb until I got to where I was, and then I got hurt, and it turned into, again, least likely to succeed. So I was like, fuck, now what I'm going to do. Yeah. So I've had a couple of those, I've definitely had a couple of those.
I don't think everybody does. It's just, everyone has their own ways of dealing with it. And especially, like, I think kind of what people don't realize when they're talking about, like, military and shit. So for those who don't do 20 years, for people who do 4 years or 8 years, whatever, when they get out, they don't pre-plan that. They don't make a plan for when they get out. No. And even then, when they're in the military, they're just kind of like, "Oh, I'm here," instead of, "Well, I'm here. Wait, I can do what and get paid for it? Yeah, I can. Yeah, let's take these classes over here."
So the problem is, 4 years, in my opinion, is not enough time to get any kind of real life, real world experience that you can use on the outside in the military. I worked for Orion International right after I got out. And they're a prior military recruiting agency, and there's companies all around the country that are looking. They specifically need prior military with certain skills to fit their tax breaks. Yeah, no bullshit, for fucking diversity, and B, there's specific things that you get taught in the military that they want in the company, and a lot of it's like leadership attributes, discipline, stuff like that. Now, not everybody that comes out of the military is the fucking spitting image of, discipline and leadership. Some people that come out are straight shitbags. Like, you're a shitbag when you're in, you're a shitbag when you're out. But we get the guys all the time that do the 4 years. And they think they're going to come out and make, I was an aviation electronics technician. My recruiter told me I could make $80,000 after I got out of the Navy doing this. Yeah, well, your recruiter lied to you, just like 90% of us do. Yeah. Yeah, you can make that if you'd have done like 10 years and gotten a bunch more certs. But you, Airman Jones, E3, got out after 4 years, you can go to school, or you can work at this meat packaging facility in bumfuck Kentucky making $12 an hour working on their machines. And that's the kind of jobs we put them into, because they didn't have any kind of fucking experience working on shit or anything that was viable to do on the outside. Like, there's a lot of jobs in the military.
And the other big part of it is you have a security clearance.
Some people do. I mean, you have to a certain extent, but you do have a security clearance.
Yeah.
But if you got a security clearance and you've got a worthless fucking job, that ain't gonna do you shit.
Well, you know what can change that? Education.
It can. And then everybody goes in and got the GI Bill. But some people are too lazy to go to school.
You can even self if there's a particular field, especially let's even say computers.
Yeah.
If you walked into an interview and you say, "Hey, I've never been to school, I've never been to college, but I do have this certification and this certification." If you have one, I think that shows something. They're probably gonna ask you some questions just to kind of, let's see if you really do know this stuff or you're just a good test taker.
Yeah,
and if you have two, there's no way that you don't know shit.
That's the real life, real world experience, because we'd have job sheets that would come in all the time, and we need a bachelor's degree in this, in mechanical engineering, or a master's in mechanical engineering with at least 4 years experience on the job. And then we get these guys in here who did 18 years or 16 years in the Navy, who were, gas turbines technicians or, machinist mate, and people that had these skill sets they're looking for, and they've got a high school education or a fucking GED.
Yeah.
And the company looks at them and they go, "That dude's been doing this for 18 fucking years. Fuck it, he don't need a master's degree.
Yeah.
We'll hire him.
Yeah.
We'll pay him fucking $90,000 out the gate because he's been doing this forever, and we need somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing, because anybody can go to school and get a piece of paper that says you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Not everybody can actually do the shit the right way afterwards. So if you already know what you're doing beforehand, you go in and get the piece of paper, that's cool. But I had the argument with somebody a few weeks ago, just because you got a degree doesn't mean you know what the fuck you're talking about.
Right.
It doesn't. So if 25-year-old David, who just got out of school, is trying to tell me how to do my fucking job, when I've been doing it for 13, 14 years, it's going to be one of those, you can politely go fuck yourself.
Right.
Because I got a little bit more experience in this than you. And,
I've actually done this where you've read about it.
Yeah. How many times have you actually physically put your hands in that? None?
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
And most people who know anything about like building, shipbuilding, whatever, and you're talking about engineers, there's too many engineers who just don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Oh, no.
Because they've never seen it. They've never seen how this works and how much space you need for this to work
it's properly never been applied
with this.
Properly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always like, well, this fits. Like, no. But does it... How can you get to that?
Yeah.
Like, can you physically get... Like, okay, we can place it there.
Yeah, we can put that there, but
whatever this is, it fits there, but...
You're going to have to cut all this shit right here out to get to that when it fails.
If when it fails, you got to cut all this motherfucking shit out just to get to it.
Yeah.
And you're talking about something like maybe just a simple valve.
Yeah. No, that's what we did at Orion. We were taking people that actually knew what the fuck they were doing and putting them into these jobs for Honeywell and Nucor Steel, steel manufacturing plants, Brink Security Systems. There was all these companies that were just, shit, we were doing interviews for Tesla, for fuck's sake. And,
Elon.
Yeah, Elon was actually, we were forwarding the screen and qualified candidates to his email, because he actually hires, from what we were told,
himself?
He actually hires them himself. Anybody that works at the company. That's what, I don't know how true that is.
Can't trust these motherfuckers.
But the emails we were forwarding to was elon.musk@tesla.com. Like, that was the actual fucking email.
Damn, way to put him on blast.
Whatever. Hey, if you want to email him, go for it. Shoot him some, memes or... And
then you can forward me that email at least likely to succeed podcast at gmail.com.
Blind carbon copy me on that. I want to see how it goes down. But yeah, it was crazy, because you get so many people in there who have no fucking clue what they're doing, and they think that using the military as an excuse to, the
military is never an excuse. The military is going to give you all the pieces of the puzzle. Now it's time for you, when you get out, to put that shit together. And
hopefully you didn't pick a shitty puzzle like an admin job.
What kind of admin job? Like
yeoman.
What?
Yeoman.
What's that?
like record keepers.
Oh yeah, no, fuck that. No,
I mean,
I'm talking like intel, like some kind of intelligence or some shit.
There's
a
storekeeper. They had storekeeper, like yeoman, personnel specialist. There's a lot of shit that I mean, you can get a job with it on the outside, but you're not going to jump out and expect to be. Oh yeah, I'm going to make 75, 80K out the gate. No, you're not. You're not going to do that. And there's not a lot of places you can jump out unless you're a fucking rock star.
Yeah.
And make that kind of money. And it happens. We've seen it. We've put guys into jobs where they were starting out base salary 80K plus bonuses and stuff like that, and they're shocked. Wow, I didn't think that was possible. But then you have the guys that expect it. Well, yeah,
you should
I know what I'm worth.
Well, so you are probably good at selling cars.
Yeah, according to what I'm looking at, you're worth $21 an hour in Illinois. So
you're worth.
What do you want to do?
12 here.
Yeah, you can go work at Walmart.
Yep.
With that fucking attitude.
Yeah. You can disgruntledly greet customers as they walk through the door and still shit. But
yeah, fix the self checkout.
Don't take anybody. Don't tackle anybody. I mean,
no. But yeah, so really good talking to you for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it's like 2:40 now.
Yeah, it's 2:40. I mean, this usually happens when you came over and we bullshit in the garage anyway. We'd be out there for fucking hours and I lose track of time, like I always do.
Yeah.
So
you should talk to your daughter more. She might understand.
Yeah.
She doesn't have the attention span.
Yeah, I talk to her. I talk to her all the time.
Right.
Well, I don't know. We talk about random shit.
Will you put that down?
No. She can definitely pretty much recite the new Jurassic World movie. So she'll go through and she's like, guess what's going to happen? The guy's going to get his arm bit off. Yeah, I know.
I've watched this.
We've watched it 36 times.
Yeah.
So, but, we talk. It's being a parent is tough sometimes. It really is. Especially with trying to run your own business.
Yeah.
And like me and Emily, we both work from home. So we're here 24/7.
Yeah.
So the really hard part is not being able to separate home from work at certain instances. When she gets home from school 2:45 in the afternoon, Em's still working. I'm still working.
Yeah.
So we got to find that perfect balance.
Somebody's got to put the tools down.
Somebody, yeah, or back and forth, you know, because she's an only child. She can entertain herself for only so long.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get that resentment towards me when she gets older, or towards Emily because, you guys just cast me off. You didn't do shit with us. And that's why we try to stop and do a bunch of shit with her so she doesn't get that. Because that's kind of how I felt growing up when I was her age and a little older. Because my dad was always at fucking work.
Yeah.
And my mom was, she was a teacher, and she was always immersed in her work when she got home from school.
Grading papers and all that dumb shit.
Lesson plans. And, me and my sister didn't really get along, so I was kind of on my own.
Yeah.
And, there's parts of me that resent him for being like that, because when he was home, it was more work.
Yeah.
He'd kind of do the same thing I do to make ends meet or whatever, which I respect gratefully, and it taught me all the stuff I know today. But at the same instance, he never really took that time down, like a day or two or whenever it was, to stop and really be a dad, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I'm trying to avoid in this situation. I think that's the best piece of advice anybody can give a parent is if you have a chance to not be like your parents, then take it.
I think
if your parents were, obviously if your parents were shitty. I mean, if you had great parents, hey, that's great, be like them.
Yeah.
But, if you were raised...
the thing is, you already know what the mistake your parents made. Don't make those same mistakes.
Exactly.
And at the same time, make your kid better than you.
Because it is very easy to follow in the footsteps of how you were raised. Well, that's how I was raised. That's how I'm going to raise my kid. No, don't fucking do that.
Yeah.
Don't fucking do that.
Beating your kids isn't like the discipline of... Should be the first thing you think of.
It depends. Depends on what you're looking at. Yeah.
I mean, that's why I said like with the ripping shirts. I mean, they got enough clothes.
I'm telling you, man. Fucking
they'll grow out of them anyway.
Get a Kickstarter for that app. I bet that shit would catch fire.
Don't beat my kid.
Shit.
Oh man.
School my kid. Beat my kid's ass. Scare my kid. Shit like that. Whatever. You catch a name for it. You know, you can make some money off that shit.
The discipline.
You'd have to register for the app with your actual social security number. It'd have to track you, and you cannot obviously.
And background checks.
Yes, you'd have to go through a background check to be a enforcer.
And maybe a monthly therapist session.
I think scaring the kids would be the therapy session.
Well, it is, but I think that just so we can make sure that you're okay, you're good doing this.
This is going to turn into something a lot more entailed than like Angry Birds or whatever. So yeah,
yeah, this is not just a game.
Yeah, all right, let's abandon this. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Then we got to make the app too.
Yeah.
Then we got to get people. Yeah, fuck that.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of work.
There's got to be something easier.
Yeah. Anyway, it was good.
Oh, it was really good.
Yeah,
really
man.
Good. Let's do it again sometime.
We will. All right, people.
I'm sorry the chicken was baked and not fried.
Fuck you. The show was good. It was alright. It was good.
It was not. I will agree.
The seasoning was just kind of
bland. It was bland.
Meh.
Yeah, it was. Like I said, I tried it. It was bland, and normally I do it with stubs. So that was on me. That was all on me. I will take the fault for the chicken.
It is what it is. I didn't pay for it, so I don't really care. Still appreciate it.
That's a great. I didn't pay for it either.
Oh.
Yeah, we went through self-checkout.
Well, all right. So we know what kind of person you are, and people will see you next week.
Yeah.
All right, we're out. Thank you for listening to yet another episode of the podcast, Least Likely to Succeed. If you want to reach out to me via email, my email is leastlikelytosucceedpodcast@gmail.com. My Twitter handle is OneChrisChuck. Facebook is Chris Chuck, and my Instagram is BlackassChris. If you're using iTunes or Google Play, please subscribe and give me a review and a rating. I would greatly appreciate it, and hopefully you guys stay tuned to the next episode. And yet again, I thank you for listening.